All right, hello and welcome to a hopeful functional night of Under Night in Birth 2 Celes. Hello everybody, my name is Gavin, and we've got an exciting tournament for you all tonight. I'm joined by Bob Beekeeper, one of my good friends who's always been an amazing friend and fan of Under Night, who I'm finally happy to give a casting opportunity for finally having an Under Night tournament. And of course, we also have Funktastic, who you just had a nice commentary stint over at Frosty Faustine, so I'm happy to have you join us as well. Hope y'all are doing good. We're starting this tournament in about 4 minutes, but we kind of wanted to go live a little early, give you a preview of what you should expect tonight, some of the players we have in the bracket. I'm just kind of here, I'm the producer, I'm just kind of pressing some buttons and making sure this tournament runs well on the side here. I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Bob and Funk. Take it away.
Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? It's good to hear from you again, Bob. I know we don't get a chance to talk too often, but I really wish we could. How you doing tonight?
Doing great, man. How are you doing? Ready for some
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really excited. I have not touched this game since Frosty, and I've been like dying to like get back into the game. Under Night is so much fun. Very good to see that there's still like a lot of fans of this game really supportive of the new game.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to seeing how tonight goes. We got a lot of people coming in.
Amazing. I mean, just for like a fledgling tournament, we've got a really good turnout already. Pretty excited about that.
Shouts to Onyx, dude, for putting us
varying skill levels on top of that. Yeah, we have people from like straight up beginners of uni to beginners of fighting games, and then we have some people that are more on the advanced side. There's quite a bit that we're going to be looking at tonight. I'm very excited to see like the varying levels of skill play.
And Flunk, you're mentioning that because I think it's something to take from this tournament is that, so this is Rockin Raffle. This is a tournament presented by Rock the Baby, and Rock the Baby, our goal as a team is to kind of introduce all skill levels to like competitive play. And this tournament reflects that. If you get, every time you win a game, you're put in entry for the side pod at the bottom of the screen, you can see right now. So even if you just get one win, that game matters. Every game matters at every skill level, and that's kind of the theme of this tournament.
So Bob, is this the time where we commit mutiny and ask Gavin for our entries?
I want to play. No. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I'm so stressed out right now.
I'm just excited to do some casting, man, and I'm excited to just see Uni 2 out there and just. I mean, the community is so dedicated. It's just having the delay netcode just murdered it. But when you get that nice cross country, even cross, literally, like I've played with people from Japan, I've played with people from Europe. I mean, it's ridiculous. It actually worked. And
that's awesome to hear. I've heard nothing but good things. I know there's been some controversy around like the PC port, but apparently it seems to be stable now. So it's very excited to see the games tonight, knowing that they're going to be a lot more consistent.
Yeah, we've had a few hitches, but honestly, nobody's going to remember this, 2-3 months. We had a few missteps at the beginning, and we'll catch up. And, the community's not going anywhere. We've been waiting for this way too long, but these few little missteps are not going to hurt it. So.
Sweet. I'll wake up DP twice in the same after every mix-up. It's great.
Looks like we're about to get started. I'll be the one to actually press the start button because I'm possessive and I'm just a multitasker. Shoutouts to Moocactus, who is joining us as our TO. He'll be kind of the word. He'll be the law on the ground, but I'm taking possession of this one little button press. That, according to my clock, is going to be in about 20 seconds, and we'll line up our first few matches.
Oh, man.
This is a Swiss tournament, so everyone plays 6 matches. Every round, people will get paired against people around their skill level, so every match should be getting closer and closer to like even matches. Oh, hey, last minute check, and Prodigy makes it in right under the... wow. Okay. I got him, Moo. That was... literally by moments.
Good. So that's everyone then. Everyone checked in?
No, we're missing 2 people, but that's okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and finalize this bracket. That is a buzzer beater. Wow, Moocactus got it right.
Thank you. Shout out to Moocactus. Thank you very much for your help tonight. Shouts to Gavin for hosting up the stream. Shouts to Bob for being my co-commentator. Way bit more of a I almost said melty. Way more of a uni connoisseur than I am. So he'll know a lot more details about the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to just kind of maybe going over some of the changes as we see them. We got a lot of cool stuff. I mean, my girl Hilda, not played so much, but she's got some incredible updates. Remains C tier somehow. I don't care. Love her. But we got... What's up?
No, I heard that apparently like Hilda's actually like she's not as crazy, or like a lot of people don't consider her as crazy.
I guess not, but man, I'm sure happy with whatever she's got. But I've seen a lot of stuff with like Donathe's Nioki, looking like Milia over there. Bonan looking real strong. I'm sure we'll see one or two. I was a little bit wondering, anybody have any thoughts on Batista so far? I don't play that many of them. Anybody had a match with them yet?
Not really. If I remember correctly, at least when I fought her last time, Prada, she used Batista for a time. I don't know if she's still using her in Undernight, but from my experience, that would be the person to ask, at least as far as this group of players is concerned. If she's anything like the last game, then she's still going to be top 2, and we're all going to be mad.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's going to be Batista tier anyways, so no worries there.
All right, so we're gonna line up Ult and Fedbab for the first round, followed by Malarkey and Noiku.
Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, some homies from nearby. Fedbab, pretty well-known Aurier player near us. Very nice individual. We'll spend like 90% of Frosty just like recording a bunch of videos to study later. Appreciate it on his end. Then we got Ult. I don't remember who Ult is. Ult's very familiar to me, though. I don't know why I don't remember them.
How do you...
Any idea, Bob? I'm genuinely unsure about this one.
Yeah, I haven't been following too much of the uni competitive scene for a little while. But, I mean, there's a couple names in there I recognize. I got a couple people from my, my Steam peeps. But, yeah, I'm just excited to kind of see how people are placing, because there are a lot of people coming back after several years of not playing Uni at all. Because,
oh no, Ult's actually going to kill me because I know who he is. It's Ult Victory, the saber player from Melty.
Whoops.
He and I have talked a couple times. He's actually a really nice dude. Now I remember that he did actually play phone on. Hopefully he didn't catch that in the stream. That's great. It's gonna be looking forward. So that's gonna be interesting. So that's Aurier and Phonon. So the character that wants to keep you at a specific distance, and then Aurier who wants to strike through you after every knockdown.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking forward. That's gonna be a good match. Always fun.
All right, here we go. Gonna be checking it out. Yeah, I'm interested. Shoutouts to Old Victory, shoutouts to Fedbab. We're gonna get started with the very first match. Based on your experience, how does it tend to go? Between like Phonon and Aurier specifically.
I would say it's a pretty fair matchup. The thing is that Aurier, while she does have a lot of close-up stuff, being able to use her persona just to kind of zone out that long range is definitely something she has that balances out the Phonon matchup. But then again, there's really not quite much like Phonon's width. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. And as you can see, it doesn't appear to be a button check. Yeah, we're just going straight into it. And yeah, Ult is just like keeping Fedbab away. Like, it is a football field between them with the amount of distance they're carrying. But then Ult's going in. Ain't you? Yeah, the double overhead, there it is.
Yeah. Man, I have a lot of trouble with that. And then she gets up there with the that overhead special. Every time, man.
Yeah. Change your overhead is always kind of spooky off the assault. It's just like, oh, I hope you weren't expecting 2 or 3 overheads. Not safe.
Oh, man. A round start. Punished.
I respect it. Only the most psychotic players will do that, but they are the most exciting players. Wake up reversal!
Yeah, I mean, you gotta expect that, right? Like that's the first thing I'm looking for is phone on there is the wake up reversal.
All Ori players are in shambles right now because they're so happy that they finally got a reversal in this game, and now they're being punished for using it. This is first to 3, if I'm not mistaken. So
Correct.
we're gonna be there's still like 2 chances for Fed Bob to come right around and turn it around. Googling too much from their original set. We're gonna be checking. Ooh, that was almost an actual anti-air there. So Fed Bob tried to sneak in a persona there, but yeah, I got punished with the projectile.
Yeah, I mean, not looking like this particular match of players that doesn't look like Aurier is able to handle too much of the phone on pressure, which I totally get it, and I'm still not able to handle a lot of it, but it's looking rough out there. All right, made it over till it's over.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Seeing Phonon's buttons, like Aurier's only real button to cover neutral is the Divine Thrust, but it's not like perfect. Like it's not really gonna save. Like you can try to force function, but that costs grid.
Yeah, and you know, like Phonon it doesn't even matter because she's exposing herself, and Phonon has these big semi-disjointed normals. You know, real rough.
Yeah, fail off. Yep, run up throw. I like it.
Yep. I still do want to, you know, I still think, just based off my experience, I still think this is a fairly even match, just looking back at Uniclear and whatnot. You know, we had the Aurier come back with a little bit there.
I don't believe you. Ult's making it turn out to be a 10-0.
I think we're gonna see some interesting spreads here tonight, is what I think.
We're gonna see friends and enemies made tonight after these matches.
And we'll have former friends turned enemies, former enemies turned lovers. I mean, you know, it's a big night.
When you think about it, Uni is just another type of Mario Party. Oh my god, Assault changed it. Oh, that hurts. Okay, go straight into the easy, simple skill. I forgot what that one's called in Under Night 2. But it helps with help with confirms and actually changes how combos work in some situations. Alright.
Turn in that beautiful voice of yours up. Here we are.
Ooh. There we go, big old damage. The charge normals. Oh, just going for the reset, run up throw. Alright.
Nasty, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, ult doesn't have to do anything. Ult can just sit pretty.
Yep.
Goes for the input.
Not much to do there. Oh, there we go. We see the light. Alright. Oh no. The drop on the assault. After the change shift too, that hurt.
Is that death? No.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That whip is so far.
Yeah, uni footsies, let's go.
Alright.
It's like, I hope you were planning on shimmying that. Very good. So, yeah, so that is going to be a 3-0 for in Ult's favor.
Yep. Strong.
Yeah,
start.
I think it does at first glance seem a little difficult. Aurier doesn't have an immediate way to get in, but she does, like, she has some neutral tools. So maybe it's not as simple. You said it was pretty even in your experience?
I'd say so. You know, I think it's also just a matter of knowing when and how to use those tools, and also how to kind of work with as with anything, it's a psychological game. You know, what your opponent's expecting. Like, we could see there that Aurier made a couple of DPs that, you know, it would have been the first thing as the opponent. I'm looking for that DP right there. Like, you know, and that's fine. Like, as you gain matchup knowledge, you'll kind of figure out, like, as far as their technique plus character. All right, here we go with Batista, just who I was asking about, and Nanaste.
Yeah, Noiku on the Batista, did not expect that from him, and against Malarkey with the Nanaste. I like it. Yep, just good stagger jab into throw.
All right. Batista counter sad. I love the title.
Good. You know what? I'm glad Batista players are sad. Oh yeah, Nanaste recognized.
Wow.
Move.
Which immediately gets countered, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Good.
Where was that flash kick?
Justice. That's what it was.
Oh,
he
oh no! That was it. That was. Oh.
Oh, that might have just been a whiff then.
Wow. Is that projectile invulnerable? Oh, there it is. There's the flash kick.
Yeah, have to represent it. Have to represent it.
Yep.
Dagger. Alright, B move. Yeah, I agree. This is very good at zoning.
Yep. There it is. Okay. That was a good throw. That was a good call. Alright. Looking pretty good. Batista's got some good defense. There we go. That was a good call. Yeah, I think Nanaste here is starting to get a little content with the free pressure and the neutral skips. So I can see Batista is, Noiku is starting to counterplay that a little bit.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can definitely see some inspiration there. But starting to bust out the adaptation. Wasn't able to do it in time. But you can tell that Noiku's probably got a game plan in his head going into the next round.
Yeah, I think he's the Nanase's or Malarkey is relying a lot on neutral skips, which that's Nanase's game. But if you can counter that, he's doing good.
Ooh, caught him with the last the back hitbox.
Very good. I like that. That move is cool looking. Oh, that's her auto combo finisher. That was neat.
Yeah, every character has you can cancel any normal move into the basic flash kick that time. Not gonna work for 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of look at it as like
you have a normal that you can cancel into a simple-wise version of a kill, and it's included in your auto combo.
Yeah, and I kind of look at it, sometimes I'll just use it as like if I have absolutely nothing else I think I can confirm a straight hit off of. If I could just mash that real quick, sometimes you get a good amount of damage just for, not much effort.
Right. Alright, classic Nanaste.
Oh, there we go.
Setting up.
Oh!
That was
saw the flash kick, adapted to the adaptation.
Yeah. That
there
was
we go.
So sick.
We got it.
Nice
thinking. Here we go. Not dead. Will he flash kick? Will he block? Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Switch sides with the throw. I feel like that was not where I would have used it with PS, but that was okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was tough.
That was good. Good time to gamble. It was their round to lose. They had so much health. They could definitely have afforded the gamble.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, oh well, you missed it. You still got 3-4 more chances.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even with like the damage boost that you've gotten from like the various buffs, and then with the addition of Celestial, this game is still relatively low damage compared to your modern contemporaries.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, overall the time to death is fairly long. Like, I'd say I kind of put it a little bit. Time to death feels a little bit longer than like Fantasy Versus, but I definitely enjoy that there's a lot of chances for comebacks in Uni too, because offense and defense both are so strong.
I agree. Nice. There's a lot of interaction between the players. I agree. Oh, I'll try to do it again. That actually, I believe, was punishable, so Noiku probably should have done the light punish after that. Or maybe it was at the tip of the spear. Wow.
Yeah. I think one of the keys here for Noiku has got to be winning Vorpal, because you can just see that Malarkey's doing a lot of good shielding, and continues winning Vorpal. And, it's a lot easier to throw out a flash kick if you have a few milliseconds to think about it. That was a good one right there.
Yeah, Noiku's actually got the lead, and yeah, there you go. They used their chance to go in, they ended up getting thrown, so now Noiku just needs to sit back, sit pretty, and they'll be able to punish them. There you go.
There
nice.
It is.
Very good.
Yep. So I was hoping would happen. I think we got some good, these two players are very much in each other's heads, I can tell. Like, they're playing a very psychological game. Neither of them is really going for like heavy combos. They're more going for the pokes and the, obviously Nanaste goes for neutral skip. Batista does Batista stuff.
Oh boy, another set. Oh, it does the same thing. Tries to press a button.
Oh man, yeah, that Oki too, just even more Oki. Will it kill? No.
More chance. Wake up TP.
Wake up by Wexus? I mean, could have. They probably better to save the.
They were around us, so they absolutely could have afforded the loss.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Probably better to save it. Well, let's see.
Ooh.
Got a nice use of that dodge. Alright.
If I remember correctly, that costs grid to use, correct?
Yes, I believe it costs grid, and it definitely can be thrown out of, which grid breaks you, I believe.
Right. So it's a very fast roll, but if you know it's coming, then it's there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, makes me think of a KOF cancel.
Yeah.
For the roll cancel.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw, respect, whack, walk up, it's sold into JA.
Jeez. Yeah. Oh man, it's honestly anyone's game. You got Batista cornered. Oh, okay. There it is. I like it.
I like it. Yeah, canceling into a smart steer shield just to make it simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Makes Batista is just generally just kind of like a high execution character. So having like a nice like tool you can use like in most situations is very helpful.
Yeah.
For the player.
Like if all else fails, I don't know what to do.
B move.
Yep. There it is.
Uh-oh.
All
Trying to
right.
press button to my house?
Yeah, I know, right?
What are we doing?
And then we got the corner. Oh, so much corner carry, and then. All right.
It was the Milwaukee like immediately went for the bait on the DP. They hadn't been using Noiko hadn't been using it up to this point. Like they actually learned from it, and they were just confident they'd go for it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, it's too bad missing that ball. Really could have. Oh, good tech. Good tech. Oh. Considering they haven't been throwing very much, I've seen a few really good throw reads.
I like the attempted punish with the 2-1-4-C. Just too late to be able to do that. Oh, Noiko doesn't block the second hit after that. Wasn't ready for it.
Oh, double overhead, floaty. Alright,
Okay.
let's play Milia Rage. Flash kick. Alright.
Oh my god, what a gamble.
That was an interesting interaction right there.
Yeah, Malarkey had like 2 hours to react to that because of the super dive kick, or super flash kick. And ended up taking it. I believe that was 3-0.
Alright.
3-1.
Noiko
did fight back, yes.
Oh, some good matches. I could see that going the other way easily.
All right.
Yeah, very good very good. Showcasing a lot of the characters. I'm liking the diversity we're getting already so far. I'm sure we'll get other opportunities for different characters in the future.
Absolutely.
Looks like the last few matches are wrapping up in round 1 here. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, I was just mentioning. I didn't realize that Nanase actually had like some fairly straightforward ways to get past Batista zoning. Batista zoning is like pretty notoriously very strong. It's possible that Noiko didn't take full advantage of it. But yeah, seeing the EX dash go full screen was kind of scary.
Now, the thing, I do agree, the thing about it is that a lot of Batista's stuff is horizontal. But she doesn't have the greatest vertical coverage other than her flash kick. So in that specific case, Nanase has a big advantage in her float force function because she can stay above Batista's zoning and everything. And so that's going to give her a lot more opportunity. And that's what we saw, is basically the Nanase neutral skip plus pretty much jump over it, and it's hard to do anything, without risking the flash kick, which of course is what Nanase is looking for.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, definitely like Malarkey was like looking for the flash kick. Like you saw Noiko just doing many flash kicks on Wake Up, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna block then.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Noiko started to learn not to, they went for the ring. Malarkey started going for the ring.
Yeah, and I feel like Noiko was growing. I wouldn't call it desperate, but I feel like he was kind of increasingly trying to just come back out with that flash kick and hoping to turn it around, hoping to turn momentum around. But when you start getting pretty deep in that cycle, it can be hard to break out, especially against Nanase and her pressure.
Yeah, 100%. All right, round 2's coming up. This is exciting. Swiss bracket means that everyone is going to get a chance to play. So I'm gonna get more chances see some very interesting characters. We haven't seen any of the newcomers just yet.
Nope.
But I'm sure someone's gonna appear playing one of the newcomers. So you said, which newcomer are you most excited to see tonight?
I would love to see some good Kaguya play. I really love her. She is, I think, a very swag character. I've been just labbing her a little bit, and you know, she's just very fun to play. She just feels like you're kind of hopping around everywhere, and you're always, you know, am I here? Am I there? Like it's she is definitely definitely unconventional even for uni terms. Of course, having an air dash, so that's, you know, that's very unique for uni. I mean, really the only other characters with unique air options other than flight would be like Elton with the backwards air assault. But having a long air dash like that, plus having a confirm that you can, you know, you could pretty much go into a full combo from, you know, from like a low level air dash into like BB and then just do your combo from there. So, you know, she's got a lot of strong play. I felt like she does have a similar issue to Batista as far as defense. You know, she has a rather horizontal kit. So while she does have a couple anti-airs, they're kind of high commitment and they're not that great. And, you know, her 236B is very horizontal. But, you know, she does have kind of a semi DP. It is not meterless, so it is metered to get in startup invul. But yeah, she's got a couple counter plays, but she definitely suffers from similar defensive flaws. But obviously, I mean, you know, more than compensated by the rest of her kit. I mean, just her Oki with the grenades, the air dashing. I mean, you know, it's wild. Really
consider that you might
her.
be a closet Melty Blood player when talking about Kaguya?
I mean, you know, the thing is though that it's not just that, but it does bring a couple elements of Melty Blood that I like without being like too wild. And, you know, for example, Kaguya's air dash is certainly being a command air dash essentially is different from, you know, being like just an input air dash, because you're far more vulnerable. You have a lot more startup rather than it being a universal system mechanic where it's generally fairly even amongst characters. And one thing too is that Kaguya does have a 4-frame jump startup, which is, you know, fairly fast. And you know, for example, my girl Hilda, she's got 5-frame, but you know, when you're talking these really tight pressure, you know, being able to say, for example, green shield a couple times and then being able to jump up and air dash out, for example, or just jump up and assault out, whatever, you know, can really give you an advantage if you're even in those tight frame situations. So, you know, you see those characters getting up in the air real fast, and she's just kind of, you know, she's up and away before you can react. So, you know, enough standing for her, but I absolutely think she's the most interesting new character. I know a lot of people think Huon's interesting. I do agree. But, you know, it's, I just think, I mean, she's got a lot of cool stuff going for her.
I think Kaguya's got a lot of sauce. Yeah, the grenades offer a lot of like mix-up opportunity. It's very scary. Her like little dash, her like slide dash has like several follow-ups. So having to learn how to deal with those can be very nightmarish. She definitely seems like a character that's designed to overwhelm you with the whack mix. Just to compensate for the fact that, like, you know, her anti-airs might be a little lacking. Honestly, you might have just sold me on playing her because I play Rashid and he's the exact same.
She is very similar to Rashid from my, you know, I played him for maybe an hour back in SF.
You might have just sold me on her for a moment, and you did more on selling her to me than Gavin ever did. So shout outs to Bob.
Yeah. Hey.
What am I trying to sell you on?
Kaguya.
No, the thing, Bob might have actually single-handedly sold me on playing Kaguya for a little bit. Because I when he explained to her, I was like, oh, that's just Rashid.
Yep. Yeah, she's very similar from what I've seen of Rashid.
Is that so?
Yeah. So you were telling me earlier that you were interested to see some Kuon play. So let's talk a little bit about that. What do you like most about him? Like, what is it that makes you say, or, you know, other than Kaguya being awesome, like, what is it that makes you say, like, if I were to pick one of the new ones, like, who am I going to main? Or who am I going to main in general? Like, what do you see?
I think, for me, for one, I'm usually kind of put off by some boss characters, but I don't know, French-bred boss characters tend to be really cool. Like, I'm really into Vlav. And beyond the fact that Kuwan's design is actually pretty awesome, like the freaking multiple anime swords while he floats and like the half consumed void aesthetic, I love that. He has very big like neutral tools such as the lightning. I think his movement is very unorthodox. But he has many ways to stay like plus on block and retain his offense with the super Akiha ring that you can get off the slide. He has many ways to take his turn back. His defense does seem to be a little lacking. He has like stubby normals. He doesn't have the way to mash properly anyway. But the tools that he has, I think, are very valuable. And I like keeping people at like the mid range and only like approaching when I need to. I love the addition of the teleport super to where like if you catch someone with random lightning from full screen, oh, suddenly I'm cold stealing right behind you and now you hold 4,000 damage. Eat it.
Yeah, I love it. I love you know, kind of kooky stuff like that where, you know, it's like the teleports behind you and, you know, like nothing personnel kid, right? He's pretty much that guy. That's definitely interesting.
I don't know. I think it is, honestly, it is mostly the aesthetic, because that's kind of what draws me to him. He just looks so freaking cool, and I'm like, oh, he just happens to have big normals. I can like just stay far away from people until I go in. That's great.
Yeah, and in a game like Uni too, you know, in a game like Uni as well, I've always considered Uni a fairly well balanced game. So honestly, just picking who you think looks cool and who you enjoy playing and or watching, you know, is just as viable as anything else. Really, it's hard to go wrong. Like, you know, I mean, like I've said before, I play someone who is considered C tier. That doesn't even bother me, because the difference between A tier and C tier in Uni is a lot smaller than a lot of games you may be familiar with. There's obviously very standout strong characters, of course, but for the most part, most Uni characters I feel stay within a reasonable power band where I am not, you know, I don't get too angry, right? Like, you know, there's some games you're just like, oh my god, like come on, you know, like you got Nier in Fantasy Versus, right? Like it's just ridiculous.
The menace.
So, you know, and nothing like that. I've never felt that way in Uni.
Yeah, I agree. Komodo's gone on record saying that, like, for me personally, one of my loves of Uni is, like, Komodo's gone on record saying, like, you know, we don't have a lot of money, like, they're a very small company. They don't have a lot of resources compared to your contemporaries, Tekken, Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, so on and so forth. But the game still manages to be flashy. In like a great, like, really anime way, and I can't help but appreciate that.
Absolutely. And there's something about Uni that's really, it's very very hyped to watch, as I feel like someone who hasn't seen it before can easily watch it and see what's cool about it, because it's something, it definitely, while it obviously on the surface appears like a lot of other games, it has definitely mechanics that don't feel like any other game, and you know, it's very pronounced, and something I love about Uni.
Yeah, you can go as deep or as shallow as you want, and you can find varying successes in both.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but yeah, as we finish that thought, we're gonna move on to our next match. Itachi, I think is that actually Itachi? And then Korn. So it's Seth v Nanase. Of course not. Korn, you would play the Nanase, the easiest character in the game, versus Seth, who is notoriously hard, but also notoriously hard to deal with.
There he is. God. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's got basically, you know, 6-play mix-up, whatever you want to put it, however you want to put it. Just being able to end up above, you know, down on the ground, left, right. You got that orb set up. He does have a new, I believe it's a force function. He's got that kind of like gravity orb thing.
The vacuum.
I found that was pretty interesting. And from my understanding, it doesn't get deleted by like a standard projectile. So like, you know, like what I've seen, like Hilda 6A will not kill it.
Yeah, starting off really strong.
That
is here to ruin your day. Another overhead. Yeah, everyone's been getting hit with the overhead this round.
More right into the blender. I mean, you know, you watch these old like Lilith blend videos where they put an iPhone in a blend tech blender. It feels a lot like that, just in game form.
Oh my gosh, so dirty. The orb coming at you from off screen.
Oh my god.
What are we doing?
Alright.
Yeah, Corn just potentially played the strike throw game. Going for it, just doing this classic training combos. Does dodge, does drop it, but is able to block the DP in time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh my god!
Overcommit. Yep. Not gonna kill, but...
Close.
Oh
my
no.
god, another
Right.
dirty setup. I hate Seth.
Will it kill?
I hate Celes.
Yep.
He is entirely wrong about Seth. I can't believe.
Oh yeah. Seth is... I mean, you know...
Seth is so scary. Like, being able to set up the orb off screen and then time it to just catch people when they're not thinking. Very scary.
Absolutely, and that's something we see similar in Kaguya with the grenades. Is depending on your screen position, you actually won't even see you won't even see one of them hitting your head until it's too late.
Yeah, exactly. Now, let's see. Corn's actually like their start was actually like kind of strong. Oh yeah, probably thought that the evacuate was going to end, but walked into it too late or too early. Yeah, honestly, Corn's strike throw game was actually like pretty strong when they were on offense. It's just a matter of like trying to be careful when Itachi gets started.
Yeah, I can see Corn is really trying not to overcommit here. Not doing too many of the high commit non-stay neutral skips, because honestly it doesn't work that great against Steph. You know, that's definitely you can tell they know the matchup and they know just how scary it is and how careful you got to be. And there it is.
Corn's gonna after this match is over, Corn's gonna tweet out, "I don't even play this game."
Like, I uninstalled it, I never even played. I don't know.
I just bought this game right now today for the tournament. Another overhead, didn't capitalize on it. Lost the overhead that time. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Wow.
There we go. All right, a little bit of a drop, but we can see some real good green shielding from Korn. Definitely using that to space Death out, because of course one of his weaknesses is fairly stubby normals.
Okay.
Yeah. And really, you have to take momentum against Seth. You cannot let him get into his set play and blender routine. Once you're in there, let me see. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's the worst possible place to be, other than the corner and him doing that.
Oh my god, that killed.
Yeah, and that was a real quick turnaround. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, you can be fine. You know, you're up 2/3, 3/4 of your health, and just the next thing you know, man, just Death has blended you twice, and you're out.
No, it's like time to guess.
Yep. What are we on? We're 2-0.
Yep, 2-0 in Itachi's favor. Oh, did not tech the gold throw.
All right.
Overhead setting up. Korn's probably ready for this time. Yep, definitely blocks at that time.
And it's hard for Korn to set up any Oki, because it just doesn't work that great. And that's one of Nanase's big strengths. So the Oki plus neutral skip being kind of not very effective against Seth makes this a rough match for Nanase.
Yeah. Definitely very spooky. Alright. Drops the combo again. Yeah, Korn's going for the mission trial combo, but unfortunately they're just dropping it to get the on the way down.
You got Seth with full meter here. See how that goes.
It's like you have Nanase, and then it's like the giant Dark Souls boss, and it's just Seth with 200 meter.
Yeah, we're on game point.
Yep, game point for Itachi.
I would be. Yeah, the stress Korn must be feeling right now, and
wake up, bail off.
Yeah, you could tell he's trying to be patient. That was a good kill. That was a good kill on the orb. Definitely lets him take momentum back right there.
Nice throw.
Oh, we got Seth with Vorpal and 200 meter right here. So that's there he goes. Wow, that's a nice spread break. And take Vorpal right at the same time. Nice timing. Might not save him though.
Yeah,
that's too bad.
Command grab, just do it. Just wake up the command grab.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Mika. What is this? But alright, yeah. GG's to Itachi. Corrin will still be around in our hearts and in our minds, and Itachi's gonna move on in the Swiss
R.I.P.
bracket. No, everyone moves on the Swiss bracket.
Yep. I do enjoy the format a lot. Just the fact that, especially in this tournament at the end, that even if you only win one game at all, you're still in the raffle. You're still in the game, so to speak.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, everyone's got a chance to come out and win something, and everyone gets a chance to participate. They're going to be playing more than 2 games at the very least.
Absolutely.
Yep. But yeah, up soon we're gonna have Alan Law, I think they're going by in game, versus Micro Penne on the Enkidu. Micro Penne, I love this dude. This dude's so nice. Went to Frosty, met him, played Saurus. I stopped playing Granblue after playing him.
You call him nice? You know what he did to me? He shook me down for the $20 I owed him from last Rockin Rumble. I was just walking. Along. I see him in the Frosty registration line. Micro Penne makes eye contact with me. Hey, Gavin, where's my money?
What? Oh,
hey,
now I almost feel bad about taking mine.
No. It was planned. Because he won the raffle last Rockin Rumble for Granblue that we did. Stay on after the broadcast is over. And he's like, it'd just be easier for me to hand you $20 in person.
What a nice guy.
Pretty funny, though.
What a nice individual.
Yeah, he's the Micro Penne is super cool.
Yeah. We're gonna see how cool he is. We got Tsurugi and Enkidu, 2 characters whose job is to run in and beat the ever-loving hell out of each other. So I'm very curious to see what Alan's discovered for Tsurugi. I believe he went on record saying he played the game for an hour. But notoriously the theory crafter. Oh my god.
Really?
I believe him. The smartest player alive.
Alright, let's see that big brain.
Yeah, as they get the jump in.
This is gonna be a pretty good slugfest. You can kind of see them filling each other out. Want to see how defensive Tsurugi is. How much is he taking advantage of his kind of eating up moves. One of the things too is that Enkidu has fairly slow single hit, which makes it a little harder to counter Tsurugi's the handed deliver right there. When he does, he's able to eat up those hits. Makes it real hard because it also puts you in hit stun, I believe, or it's like an untech time. He's got lots of time to read you.
Nice. Yeah. The Havoc mechanic is very scary for when Enkidu yields a lot of damage. Tsurugi is interesting. He's got, you might say he's a typical bruiser character. He's got the 4-function stance that has armor. Undetermined how much armor he actually has at the moment, but we know it blocks projectiles. We know it blocks some hits to some degree. Run up EX reversal. I believe in you, but Micro Penne doesn't.
And also Tsurugi has fairly good high-low mix. He does have some high-low follow-ups from his shield surf, so definitely can be pretty dangerous. And in the corner too, he's extremely dangerous. And
Micro Penne is going to be the dangerous one. It takes the first game.
Absolutely.
Let's see, yeah, you can tell they're filling each other out. We're getting a lot of people. I love that Uni has brought a lot of people together, new and veteran, because you get to see how people behave in different fighting games. There's definitely different mindsets when you're going in.
And I'll mention something unique for this tournament. The whole point of Rockin Rumble or Rockin Raffle is that we want people who are new to the game to join, right? Because this is a Swiss tournament. You're going to get matches eventually at your skill level. And then also, just getting that one win enters you in for a chance at that side pot, right? So we super encourage, it's going to be rough, obviously. You're still in tournament. But, the goal is to get everyone matches that are competitive at some point in the night.
Absolutely. And, again, just being able to win only one match and still being able to take home prize money is just, I think that feels good, man, for a lot of the lower tier, not lower tier, but a lot of the more entry-level participants.
Not to say it's not still competitive, because we do still have a winners-take-all larger pot. You still, first place is still going to walk away with the majority of the money.
Yeah.
I'm liking that Alan's making use of the surfing. Definitely surfing on the ground. Yeah, going for the low, but does go for the DP. Alan believes in reversal quite a lot. Oh yeah. Oh. There we go. Yeah, this combo's gonna hurt. That's actually like, oh no, I did decide to spend meters, so not 4,000, but it doesn't matter. This combo's probably gonna kill. Yeah, it's definitely gonna kill.
He actually has a new 360C, so it's a gold throw techable command grab, kind of similar to Mika. I haven't seen him use that yet, but I'd be interested to see how useful that is, say, mixing someone like Tsurugi, who also has a DP.
Right, yeah. The shield stance is not immune to throws, so they can also try to catch them while using throws. Alan doesn't really he hasn't really been using it as a defensive tool, more like an offense. In fact, he's trying to go for the grid more. Again, with the low, the surf after the shield bash, like it's been very successful for him.
You can see both players playing a fairly measured game. We're seeing some defense in the corner, but I mean, either of these characters is hard to defend against. And if I'm recalling correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the shield can be hit by lows.
Alan just found a really funny button.
Oh, yeah, I actually don't know, to be honest. I haven't played Tsurugi that much. I kind of want to now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's definitely cool.
But Alan actually picked that game. For him. I would have woken up DP. I would not have wanted to deal with that.
Man.
There it is. Nope.
There it is, yep. Yeah, and I mean, if he gets you in Havoc state, you could be looking at a 4K plus meter with combo, and, you know.
Gross.
Hard to deal with.
Alright. Off to the corner. Oh wow, goes for the charge normal. Getting a grab.
Yeah.
Surfing on the ground.
We're seeing some pretty good fundamental combos here, not too flashy. Trying to avoid the drops because you really don't want to get hit in the corner or whiff here.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, that's some heavy hits.
Yeah, I don't like NQ. I don't like being near him. I don't want to be in the same solar system as this monster.
Yeah. Him and Suri's, man, I mean the same vibes, you know, over in Grand Blue. Yeah, it's just I am so scared. Just while I'm playing it, it really does tilt me because I know, you know, especially playing a lot of zoners, I just know as soon as they're running at me, I'm already like, oh, I'm off my game. So it's definitely, you know, they definitely really have a lot of presence, a lot of stage presence, and it's always fun to see them too.
Yeah, Enkidu is like the bull. It's fun. I've been told he's like considered like kind of low, because you know his neutral's kind of awkward. His buns are a little bit on the slow side, and his dash is like kind of lacking. But man, no one says that when he gets a hit on you.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just his damage and just, you know, just everything really cornering you makes up for that. He's certainly, yeah, you maybe consider him a little bit lower, especially he doesn't really have any great counterplay for projectiles, but you know, the key, as with any rushdown character like that, is of course to just keep running at them, and eventually they'll crack, hopefully, for you.
I do not like him. Every time I see him, he's like Honda. He just like stares at me. He's flying towards me.
Yep. And you know it's inevitable. And you know it's inevitable that you're getting in the corner, and you're just like, I'm gonna have to deal with this in the corner, like right now. And
like, man, I can't believe I have to move out of the mid screen. I have to move into my new home.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, like you might as well start paying rent and buy a couch or something.
Oh man, that's funny.
So,
seeing all these games come up. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is looking good tonight. This is a really good inaugural Uni 2 tournament for Rock the Baby. We got a good turnout here. We got a good viewer count here. You know, not that those are the the end all be all, but it feels good to see the Uni community come out, you know, especially given how we've had, like I said, we won't remember them in a few months, but especially given how we've had a few hitches that have discouraged a few people. You know, we're still going to see this game just strongly continue in the near future, I believe. And yeah, I mean, I think that an Evo announcement is all but a foregone conclusion. I could be wrong. I am very biased, but you know, I mean, when Uni got an Evo in 2019, before everything changed a little bit, it you know it was actually one of the hypest things there. And at some points, the streams for Uni were outperforming like Dragon Ball Fighters and Tekken and Street Fighter even. Like it was wild.
Yeah,
And,
that's so cool.
yeah.
I remember, yeah, there was so much hype because of, yeah, Uni was like, they've been kind of like in the background for the longest time, and that was like their first time on like the big stage.
Yep.
I fully suspect that Under Night 2 is going to have this year at Evo, next year at Evo, maybe even a third year. With the support that French Bread intends to give it, I can only have optimism for the game.
Yeah, and I doubt we'll see, I could be wrong, but I doubt we'll see Melty back at Evo anytime soon. So I would think the natural successor.
I agree with you.
Yeah. I think the natural successor here is Uni.
Yeah, Kimone. Under Night is Kimone's baby.
Yes.
And you can tell like there's so much love put into this game. You can tell like Kimone was going nuts when making out this stuff, and like the entire French Bread team, small team, working on this game, making it as cool as it is.
Yep, and this is absolutely their game, close to their heart, and it's, you know, I mean, this is not the most profitable game. It doesn't cost that much. It doesn't sell that much. It does sell a good amount, obviously, enough to pay the bills, right? But nobody's playing this because they want to make AAA Call of Duty profits. Nobody's making this game because of that. They're making it because they love the game. And it's never going to be huge. It's never going to be Street Fighter, but it doesn't matter because it's Uni.
Right. All right. Oh, man.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And we got Killer Kitty. So I'm returning for the stream.
This is going to be a good one. We got Byakuya.
I think it's PTSD's coming back.
This is going to get dirty. We have a lot of setup here from Byakuya. It's again going to be a little bit hard for Batista. You know, how does her flash kick interact with webs? Is it because she only has startup info and she could actually flash kick herself into a web, right?
If I'm not mistaken, at least if I remember in old Uni games, as long as the hurt box was not like at the web, you could just strike out of it. If I'm not mistaken.
Right. Well, let's see how that works out.
We'll get a chance to find out.
Yep.
Yeah, classic zoning. Okay, you can tell. Yeah, you can tell Kitty actually plays the character like two and like.
Oh yeah, this is the Batista main right here, or plays really a lot. Yeah. Oh,
I take it back. We can block out Byakuya.
Oh my.
Wow, that was actually kind of sick. I didn't know you could do that. Just like in the air with the reset gem setup.
Wow. Really great play so far from Killer Kitty.
Go straight in for the overhead.
Alright, there it is. Yep. So we got Byakuya, just one Vorpal. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, but he drops the OTG.
Oh wow! Yeah, I didn't realize that the webs were behind when they backed up.
There he goes.
Okay. This is a death, right? Are they going for it?
All right. You got that momentum back.
Maybe it is.
Wow, that is not. Okay, good.
Oh wow!
I wasn't sure, but yeah, that was good. That was a real good reversal of fortune for Batista right there. Setting up the grinders, just popping those orbs. Really just have to be able to dash block and play an air game without getting tagged by a flash kick. Easier said than done.
Yeah, very good patience from Endless, able to take the round back after the very brutal zoning in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
It turns out, yeah, the momentum is on. Yeah, getting the command grab, setting up 3 webs. Now you've got to guess. Good luck. Block. Didn't block.
Oh yeah, goes for the overhead. Oh, yeah, he's got him cornered. That's Yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to come back on that first round, but you got the psychological recovery. That was a very impressive recovery.
I always consider alt F4ing every time I get hit by command grab and every time I see 3 reds go on screen. Like, I'm about to go out anyway. I'm going out on my own terms. I'll take the red name.
Straight up application suicide.
Oh man, already with the Vorpal victory there.
Wow.
Dangerous.
I get it.
Good to put it to flash kick.
Oh, and it's real bad in this case if he lets Yakuya get the Vorpal, because then he can do those web overhead setups that are real hard to block.
Oh boy.
Good jump setup into a throw. That was good. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So he went. It looks like he went in front of the web.
I was about
Oh,
to say, maybe
okay.
just fully immune. Yep, use spend meter to make yourself safe.
Yep. Heavy pressure. Yakuya takes the Vorpal again. Doesn't really take advantage of this DS. It was kind of on his way out anyways, but it's a good effort. Comes into the second round with 121 meter. I think is worth it.
Bimu. More B.
Bimu.
Alright, yeah, jump assault.
Good blocking, throw. Zapped out that web.
Oh my gosh, what's the special? Yeah, just get flash kick. Now Kitty's got the Vorpal, so they could very well just come back right now.
Yeah.
Alright, nope, gets thrown anyway.
CS into a flash kick. Not the flash kick. Oh. Yeah, it gets tagged by the overhead.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh, no,
is this
man.
Is this gonna be death as well? No, I agree with this.
Oh, that hurts. Oh.
Oh my god, hit the button.
Alright, though. It's anyone's game. Good. Enter with the assault. Loki set up in the corner.
What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. That's how many legs. Oh my god, hits with the overhead.
Oh. That's real nasty pressure. No key in the corner. Oh, with the flash kick. Can't save you now. He's really getting tagged. Keeps getting tagged by a lot of overheads. So let's see if he'll adapt to that, or if they will adapt to that in the in this last, well, not necessarily last, but in this possible game match.
Alright, yep, blocking. Alright, yeah. Keep on offense. There you go. You start the zone.
Yep. Really wants to prevent Yakuya from the setups. Does that corner carry though. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, that was sick.
Little,
Oh, blocks overhead that time. Nice. Doesn't block out overhead though.
That was some good adaptation though. He's starting to get it. Hopefully it's not too late.
Oh,
Really,
okay.
Yakuya's looking. So I can really tell he's playing. Yakuya's really playing towards the Vorpal cycle. You can see he's doing little things like taking a charge for a half grid block when it can be real close. So he's definitely very conscious of that and conscious of not letting Batista get Vorpal, because if she can CS and then flash kick you, you know, you got total turnaround that's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the huge mechanic in this game. You constantly have to play around it because the damage boost and the potential unique traits you get is just too valuable to pass up.
Yes, and each character as well does have a unique Vorpal trait.
Oh god. Another overhead.
Alright, blocks the overhead with the CS. Yeah, there it is. Okay, that was some good play from Killer Kitty. I definitely like seeing the Batista play. Didn't work out this time, but I could see it working out next time.
Yeah, I like it. Batista, very, very fun zoning. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. Alright, so next up is, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna have Ult coming back on versus Kaz, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Alright. So Ult's coming back with the phoning. Ult's
All
phoning
right.
in. Then we have
Hey.
Kazuki Kaze. I've not seen them tonight, so we're gonna see what they play.
Yeah. Oh, look at that ping.
Woo! Oh man, Ult's kicked the router. It's time. Real Nanaya hours.
Yeah, we don't know. It could just be French Brett's lying to us like they did day one.
Yeah.
That was wild. We live like just so much of our region lives right. I live like right next to Azure Halcyon. We like queued in for a game night one, like 500 ping. Don't know about that one.
No.
That was one of the updates. One of the updates was to make the ping more accurate.
That was the update that broke the game 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
we fixed the ping. The good news is the ping isn't inaccurate anymore because we can't see ping because we can't launch the game. We nailed it. Patch notes succeeded.
Hey, you know what? They were true to their word.
Money for fixing our internet. I never have to buy a new router ever again.
All right, waiting for that second character. Definitely interested to see some fun on play, a little bit more interaction. As I was saying before, my understanding is that she's fairly strong. You know, it's still too early to tell with final tier lists. Well, they're never final, but I think she's coming out of the gate good.
Our other players having trouble getting in the room. Let's just try remaking it, I guess.
Oh man. Begins the option select.
Can't lose if you don't play.
Exactly. The real tech.
It's one of those it's working for everyone else moments.
Works on my machine.
Works on my machine. I mean, they can make a room, and I guess we could try joining their room. I love seeing the banter of a lot of our players in chat. You can see a few people know each other. Onyx and Aura are going at it. It's a good time.
Good. I hope you lose, Onyx.
Love to see it.
I'm tired of seeing Merkava players win all the time.
The report on that one is Onyx lost, so, you know, mission accomplished, I guess.
Yeah. Man, Mika players rise up. Alright, it begins. Yeah, phone on mirror.
Oh, good.
Alright, there we go. Alright, what do we got here?
It looks like phone on. There you go.
I lied, didn't confirm. Oh, but Kazu's gonna get an actual confirmed setting up. All I'm in the vocal stage though, any hit is gonna hurt from here. Oh boy. Flash the boom. The Rapukins. Assault. Yeah, a lot of them are just going for the Assault JC. Just like they really like, I know you're jumping into the air at me. Like, well, I know you know you're gonna do that.
I know you know, I know you know. So she's got a new, there's a new install super. It looks like she just used it, I think it's that little dragon thing, whip-looking thing. Looks like it just adds a few hits to some special moves, increased hit stun on her 226P, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. Another way for Phonon to remain plus on block while she's keeping you away. I love that in the video game.
Yep. Oh, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and you know, I was actually watching a little bit of tech. Oh, good. Okay. Last thing you want to do, get in the corner. With this. Phonon and Phonon mirrors are weird.
There's not really much like corner action going on. It is
No.
mostly just them playing the neutral and then just getting some advantage off another Celestial.
Pretty much.
There's a whole lot of meter on the board right now. Oh, okay, there we go.
There it is. Wow.
There we go. Yep, just hold that.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Recording the pressure is not too scary, but one thing you gotta look for is that I believe it's the J236C, like take the charge C, where it's actually an overhead, even though it appears to be a projectile. That's where I see her getting me a lot.
There we go. The install's coming back.
Yep.
All right.
So we got him.
Stacking heavy right in their face. That's crazy. That actually makes me guess. Yeah. Nice.
Wow. It's a good amount of damage. Looks like they did lose the install in the middle, but I can definitely tell it helped.
Yeah, that extra damage actually like really that's actually like noticeable.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Okay, round start with DC. Nice pickup off the jumping projectile. That's nice.
I do see some pretty cool pickups with her because of her long and disjointed normals. You see some interesting air interactions where I wouldn't think you could confirm that normally.
Yeah, this character's weird. All the characters in this game are weird. They play like so differently. Like it's so hard to get like a beat on them. Like you just play this game for a while and then you play for so long. It's like I don't know this. I didn't know this character could do that.
Yeah, and especially as they've been evolving the game. I mean, just since CLR already had at least a fair 1 or 2 new moves for each character, and then with Uni 2, there's again most characters do have either new force functions or at least a new 100 beater.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I guess the overhead, not a solid confirmed, just because it does get a drop on it, but still retains the advantage. And Vorpal. Install. Gonna lose Vorpal, in fact, giving ult Celestial. This is their chance if they get a solid hit, but...
Oh, very nice.
No, okay, never mind.
Oh, lost Celestial. You hit shield a little bit. Yeah, I get that Vorpal, and then work on reversing Fortune here.
I like the run stop into the crouching light. Oh, again! The Assault JC!
Just try and... We got 1 touch left. Oh, and gets the throw. Yep. Alright, let's do it. Being a fairly even match. Typical mirror match. Definitely a lot of it has to be focused on the other person making mistakes because you're so familiar with the kit that you really just gotta watch for these openings. Especially someone like Fonon who doesn't have the greatest mix, even though she does have range. She's mostly hitting mids and the occasional low.
Yeah, if she gets in on you, it's like all strike start pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I got hit. I just got hit.
There it goes. Alright. Alright. Baze taking the game here. We got possible game point, but I'd like to see a run back from ult. I think it's absolutely possible.
Earlier, they demonstrated that they understand how Fonon works. I can definitely see it coming back, and it hasn't been clean, or it hasn't been like a clear victory. They both got taken rounds with one another. Oh my god, not a good prep ult though.
And you can look, both of them are going for consistency. So we're going more for consistency over damage in general here, and that kind of goes back to the matchup knowledge and concentrating on your opponent making mistakes. So the key here is not to make a mistake, not to drop your combos.
Right. Yeah, and this is a game where like the combos is basically like a puzzle of pieces, but you can like rearrange them in different ways. You can go for the simple route. You will get less damage, but at least like they're straightforward, and you'll definitely get them.
Yeah, and the simple routes are still viable. And, we're generally talking maybe a 10-15% increase in damage, maybe 20 for when you're close to optimals, but it's absolutely not necessary in the game, and smaller combos are viable. Plus, if you're more comfortable with a smaller one, less likely to drop it. Your average damage over time is higher, right? So, it's not, you don't have to be too concerned. But Uni does have a very nice, flexible combo system. Fairly friendly buffer-wise, and you have the reverse beat system, which is fairly unusual. You do see it in Melty and Old Sea Moons from Actress again. and type Lumina is basically can do rebeats. So that's a very interesting property here, which is basically allowing you to cancel from a slow move into a fast move, therefore eliminating the recovery of the slow one and only recovering from the fast one.
Yeah, very much. I love that Old represented the invincible reversal now. I think he was the first to do it in this mirror, and that actually won in the game. So we got a game here. What do we got here? All right, intel, run and throw. All right, I like it. Baited.
Yeah, this could easily be last game.
I teched that.
Dang. Wow.
Okay, yeah.
That was a ballsy one. I like it. I like that.
I love this guy. Yeah, so he plays Saber in Melty Blood. Yeah, definitely plays like a really aggressive Saber. So it's like seeing him play like the character who's like the opposite of Saber, like the way he is so fun.
It's an interesting phone on Saber. Interesting.
Might be the big normals. Like Saber does have large opening. They're not. They're obviously not phone on large, but maybe that's what he's looking for, or maybe he just likes the character.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that.
Make a reversal. Look at the death.
Alright, we're looking real close.
Drops it.
Oh, nice.
Anti-air TP. Good.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
My turn on the brain cell.
Good round start. Yep.
I wonder if Ult's gonna start going for the run-up, conditioning them to throw attack or mash the button.
He's really, or they have been doing a little bit of, you know, like you were saying, the strike throw game is really key here. I could see that they're really trying to get in each other's heads with that.
That was kind of slick about it, though. I saw Ult going for the mind game with the frame kill off of the charge. It didn't work. They didn't get the tech, but I'm liking it. They definitely know how the game is meant to be played.
Yeah, they both clearly understand the universal mechanics and how they interact with Phonon.
Also has Warpole.
Oh,
baited the veil.
A risky veil off. Didn't pay off. That's all right. We go into the final game.
I think Ult was able to like react in time because they were on the way down. But no, that was bold choice. I respect it. Yeah, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, it was a little early, but yeah, absolutely. I love the bold choice.
Okay.
Missed the confirm into the punish.
Someone gotta die here.
You go in, only one comes out. Final game. Oh, good. Oh, with the chain shift confirm. That was a good confirm right there. And that counter. Alright. We drop on the meaty, but that's okay. Oh, nice. Good. That was good.
Nice!
Oh, very nice play from Ult. Very nice pressure.
I love it.
And we're really...
Yeah, you saw it. Yeah, it's like
right now I would be real scared if I were Kaze. I'd be real scared of that strike throw because what we're seeing right now is it looks like Ult is conditioning them for you know, a final strike throw mix-up.
Yep, yeah, he's gonna go for a throw later. I can feel it. He's baited him twice into throw attacking. Alright, just goes straight for damage.
Yeah. He's looking for that kind of last minute throw.
Oh my god!
Got maybe one touch left. Let's see. Could still get turned around.
Do it right now.
One mistake.
Oh no. God,
See
he's got this chance here.
See what they do. So, yeah, Kaze, it looks like they're having a little trouble with the confirms. Still doing well. Still a lot of good gameplay.
Yeah, no, yeah, Kaze can absolutely come back right now.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, we're down to one touch each.
Yes, no.
Alright.
Oh no!
Oh, there it is. There's the throw game.
Oh, so bad.
Now we're down to pure psychologic.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, down to pure psychology right there, and that was a good one to see.
That drop for Kaze ended up being more catastrophic than we realized.
Yep. Shout out to Kaze though for the really good gameplay.
Right.
That's nerve-wracking. I'm not a fan of mirror matches. So that was a really good play.
I imagine you wouldn't be a fan, being a Hilda player.
I hate fighting Hildas, and that's what I love about Hilda so much. Is she is the worst to fight
I can
against.
keep you away. Well,
Yeah.
you know that I can also keep you away.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just basically like a standoff the whole time. It's not
Yeah.
peak
I know.
gameplay, but you know, it's sometimes you got to do what you
What are you
got
talking
to
about? That is the peak under night.
do. It's the mirror match, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. I
it
can't wait
does
for
look-
full-on mirror matches to start happening.
Yeah.
Get random teleports behind you. I want to see how that interaction works.
Hey Funk. Can you see Twitch chat? Do you have Twitch chat up?
I don't. Why?
Oh no, just curious. No reason.
Should I?
No reason.
Oh,
No
hold on.
reason.
Let me pull it up. I can't.
They want you to-
possibly-
No reason.
They want you to cut your hair.
No. Why would I do that?
Well, that was like
Why
the
should I
it
ever
was
do that? What's wrong with my hair?
no, don't. But you know, like during the streamer competition, you know, or the votes we did, I voted for your hair, not you. You know, like it's pretty easy choice
Well,
for winner.
You will have to money match me, first to 20, and if you win, I will cut off an inch of my hair.
An inch? That's not
win?
enough. That's gotta be 6 inches at least. 6 inches of hair. For if you get
Six
first to
inches? I'll
20.
do that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's fine.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. I won't
We'll
make it a
see.
catch-22. I'll make it an actually attainable goal.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's not ridiculous. You're not gonna look stupid, but you know, that's a good amount of hair to cut off.
Man, I can't believe this. Who's responsible for this? Oh, it would be you, Grupo. It would be you. I'll remember that next time. Grupo goes to our locals. I know
Grupo
this.
has equally long hair,
will
right?
not-
You could do the 1 inch around money match.
It's like every round I lose, I have to cut off an inch of my hair.
Every round he loses
Oh,
an inch.
hey.
I mean,
This took like
that's an intense money
I haven't
match.
cut my hair since November of 21. I'm almost on my 3rd year.
That would
This
be
is gonna take so long to grow back.
oof. An inch per loss. That's big. That's
Yeah, me and Bob are already out of that competition.
Huge,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
I'll have to pick the game on this one.
Chicago's
not
mystery
uni
tournament.
only.
It's like,
I
nah.
got out of winners finals of my
people?
mystery pool by playing like Madden on the original Panasonic
Yeah,
against a
yeah,
gamer who
yeah.
certainly
That's
did
all
not
about
know.
how the first
They
half
did
went.
not know what football was at all. 3 wins, we take them.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
that's fun. Mystery is so much fun. That'd be
Alright.
a fun way to settle it.
Looks like we're getting our next round of matches lined up. We're in the second half of this tournament. 6 rounds guaranteed. The way this format is, we always do 6 rounds no matter what, just to give people a chance to get the matches in and to get those tickets for the raffle. But, you know, usually the winner gets kind of decided around round 4 or 5. You're kind of defending your title at that point. So, I mean, just taking a quick look at the standings, it looks like Aura Dude, Endless, and Prada are the 3 players who've come to round 4 unscathed.
If I remember correctly, Prada is a CAG from Grand Blue, right?
Prada is like the CAG from Grand Blue. Got
Yeah,
9th at Frosty
yeah.
Faustines recently.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Also will be on stream
very spooky.
against Aura for our second match. But our first
Nice.
match is going to be Blitz from Rock the Baby fame and Sinister Embrace.
All right.
I've never played a better Rock the Baby player in my life. Shoutouts to Rock the Baby players. People who rep Rock the Baby are in fact the best players of their genre.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing Blitz's Waldstein. And then who was it? It was Sinister?
It is Sinister.
Okay. I have no idea. Yeah, Sinister Embrace. No idea who they play. I'm very curious.
While our players
This is like
are...
one of the-
Oh, you're good. While our players are getting in, I guess I should take a moment to kind of explain what RTB is, what Rock the Baby is. Rock the Baby is, for those who are seeing us for the first time, we're basically a team that plays out of my Discord server on my community. The group of friends and players who are kind of dedicated to just learning how to be competitive and being competitive. We have a few players who are kind of new to it, a few players like Flunk, who is amazing at it, amazing at what he does. And our goal is just kind of to help everyone be their best competitive self. So we're running events, we're sponsoring players to go out to tournaments, and that's coming out of our Discord and community. So if you're watching this stream right now, you're being a part of helping our team, and I super appreciate it. And we want to keep running events like this. Thought I'd take the moment to give our spiel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gavin, how do you like me trying to do the rock the baby symbol? So you got.
I mean, I knew what you were going for. I didn't know how effective it was because I wasn't paying attention.
We got the B.
Yeah, we got to work on that a little bit.
Wait,
like...
I just saw Mika. Wait.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Merkava. I like the Merkava color.
The gray walled scene for Merkava? Oh my god.
Well, you know, I mean...
Give it into the tears.
Yeah. I mean, it's gotta be hard being a Waldstein player, you know? Just...
Oh yeah, that's fair.
So hard to Blitz in the group chat. We're on stream, but...
That's good.
The other player that Blitz is playing, Sinister Embrace, didn't notice they were on stream. So Blitz is like, we're on stream, but, you know, if you don't want to be. No, get in here, come on.
Nah, Blitz.
I want to feature everyone.
Man, the tenet of Rock the Baby is the need for the spotlight. So you absolutely must go on screen. It's required by the law.
It is. It's actually enforced in the Geneva Conventions, if you didn't know that. It's strange that they had the foresight to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, all those years ago, but well, here we are.
Yeah, you not going on stream would be the equivalent of putting Merkava against Enkidu.
Ooh.
Or Kotsky.
I don't know, you know, I think Akatsuki... I feel like, you know, Akatsuki's his J236C, or his 236C, I feel like it goes so far now. Just like he's on the other side of the screen, and I never used to be afraid of it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I think Akatsuki has been a fairly strong. Is it charge? Let's see.
He can. He does have the ability to charge him now for multiple hits. I don't know if it changes the distance.
Yeah, and he's got a thing. Charge 236 A or Bs plus on block. Nice.
Cursed. What a cursed button.
Absolutely. You know, it gives me
hope for the future. Knowing that Uzuki will be just as cursed of a character as Ogre and Izumi, and then the next set of characters that I'm sure Frenchman will want to advertise.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot of interesting new characters, especially since, you know, we haven't had too many expansions to the base roster until obviously Uni 2 was the most, but yeah, typically we would just kind of see maybe a new character per edition. So, you know, you saw in CLR, you saw Andrekia, and who did they introduce in ST? I don't remember. But you know,
it was actually like a sizable pair, or a sizable group. It was like Enkidu, Mika, Onan, and there was one other character, Wagner. So yeah, like, that was actually like a pretty substantial like upgrade.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know, I mean, that's good to know. Then from the past, you know, I feel like also French Bread has always been they focus more on quality over quantity because, and also, I mean, they're such a small studio that they, you know, it can't be about making a zillion characters. It has to be about tightening up the game they have and going back to the game being more of a, I wouldn't call it a passion project, but it's obvious, you know, how much, like you were saying, how much love has gone into the game. And yeah, it's very clearly Kamone's baby, and, you know, he plays the game and loves the game and is extremely good at it. I believe he plays Seth. So, you know, you can really see that come through.
Yeah. If you haven't already, please support the game. Buy it on PS4, PS, or Steam. Doesn't have crossplay, unfortunately, small studio, but you have the opportunity to support a great game if you haven't already. PC One, it's been pretty stable. It's like the recent patches have actually like saved it. Fighting games have been saved forever thanks to Kamone.
Absolutely. Kamone is genuinely going to deliver us from whatever's going on these days, you know? So I really like it.
I can't believe it. I no longer have to play Tekken 8.
Yeah, you know, I was enjoying.
Giggle at that.
I was enjoying Tekken 8 a bit, you know, playing some Victor because, you know, that's the kind of thing I would do. And, you know, it's enjoyable, but, you know, put it up against Uni. For me, that's a hard sell. So I'm really
I've been
glad
enjoying.
to see
I've been really enjoying Tekken 8 because I know that like Tekken 8 will be kind of a passing fun for me, and Uni will always be there. So I'm putting my time into Tekken right now. But
yeah, you're taking advantage of that fun.
Yeah,
fair. Totally fair.
It's one of those games that I put like 80 or 100 hours into, and then kind of put it down, except for DLCs or whatever. You know, like, you know, it's good, absolutely great.
What's coming in strong this round?
Yeah, he's coming in strong with the Merkava play.
What's happening?
Especially, he was maining Waldstein until fairly recently.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you don't really see like he had his like combos and whatnot, but he usually played like fairly conservatively, not too hyper aggressive. But no, yeah, Blitz is like going crazy. Hello?
Yeah, he's coming out aggressive.
Yeah, having to kind of just with the Gordeau.
And you know, you could tell Merkava is definitely a newer character for him, but he's doing excellent with it. Yeah, you can see there are a couple of the things I've had trouble with in combo trials for Merkava, absolutely. Oh no, misses that. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Blitz has...
Wow, okay, combos, that hurts. Doesn't set up anything.
Use some meter here, Blitz. Let's go. They have Vorpal and...
God. Okay.
Oh!
Oh, look, he used
It didn't even cost meter.
Yeah, Blitz failed us. He didn't actually spend meter at the end.
Yeah, it was after the round ended. What happened?
So Embrace thinking about switching characters, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Gordo just it was the rounds went too fast for me to tell like if Sinister like had like a true game plan but didn't work out. Yes!
XD.
Your entire life is over now. The Mika's entered the ring.
We're all switching teams. Let's go Sinister.
Sorry, I'm officially renouncing my spot now. In the meantime, there we go. All right, damage. We got Mika, very turbo rushdown character. Does not think, only eats glue. Wants to fly. Okay.
And Mika does have a new. He does have a new variant with the follow-up, her 2-2x, 2-2xx. It's pretty interesting. She's got even more approach tools.
Although, unfortunately, Sinister happens to pick a character that is regretfully just not, like a worse matchup for against Kava than Gordo is. And Gordo just has better ways to come to the neutral.
Yeah. Do it! My impression is that maybe he's just more familiar with Mika. But,
yeah, in my experience, you know, because like her normals are kind of stubby. Like she's great when she gets in, but Merkava with such long normals like that, very hard to just like go straight in like that. You got to be a little careful, make your decisions wisely. Her dash is really good. She's got good air approach, but it's not very simple.
I haven't seen too much of the flying around from Mika, but we'll see if we can use that for a little adaptation. Rob's combo. Mika not punishing.
One thing. Oh, okay, alright, yeah. Ball combo. One thing that has been a little bit successful for Sinister, yeah, exactly, the run-up jab. They just need to capitalize on that and like get proper confirms with that, and I think they'd be better. Like they're catching Blitz off guard a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
the Vorpal.
Let's just saw move and it was like, oh, I'm gonna reversal. Okay, that's safe. Actually, I might not be safe. I'm not sure. Oh, could be death. Nope, not death.
We can see Blitz looking to close out the round with a little bit of keep away game here, really trying to capitalize on Mika's weaknesses.
Yeah, Mika doesn't have to, like, her buttons are small, like, it's, like, and trying to anti-air Merkava is, like, nuts. But they managed to get the Mika missile,
back,
cross through, and then the jumping C.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, you know, really to contest those anti-airs as Mika, you really have to commit with the rockets, you know, flying around, so it's a lot, definitely at a disadvantage. Got a corner combo from Blue.
Good break.
Good punish. Dropped it.
Going.
Alright. Hey, will you take advantage of the go?
I'm adding that to the kit now.
Alright.
Nice. Wasn't looking for the command grab.
There it is. Oh, gold tech.
Yeah, Mika's not a true grappler per se. She's got a command grab that's strong. You're not really meant to use it for like just like straight up strike directions in the gold tech.
Yeah. Very reactable.
Sticking with the Mika.
Alright, so we're at 2-0 with Blitz.
Alright, Blitz. You have 3 games you need to lose right now. Let's see if you do.
Could be anyone's game. Yeah.
Good with the run-up jab. It's working quite a bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, yep. Again, yeah, the jumping. Is that jumping C? The swing?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe dash C.
Very successful for Blitz to get the assault in. Very big button. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting, that was a good punish. Alright.
Alright, set up the worms.
Yep. I haven't seen him set up the worms yet, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, oh my god.
You know, until then.
Potentially game point for Blitz. There's gonna be one more game, another one. The yoink. Veil off.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's the command grab?
Really don't want to. You know, he just flies away. It's just so hard to counter that as Mika. Like he tagged finished startup. Yeah, there it goes.
There we go.
And goes to Blitz. Very nice
All right.
Kava play.
Shoot, Blitz, what happened to you?
Oh, that was a good play.
I just never knew you as someone who played the worst character I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
Merkava's
Is
so
Merkava the
spooky.
worst?
Like, he is very scary and very hard to deal with.
Oh yeah.
So very impressive. Like, he actually, like, it looked like he took time to like learn the character. Has he always played Merkava, or am I going crazy?
I think
No, he
off and
played
on.
Walled.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Definitely significant change there too. Interesting to see how he'll adapt to that toolkit if he's focusing more on Merkava.
Yeah, very interested. They in one respect they're similar. Like both Waldstein and Merkava do have large normals. So covering that big amount of space with what they have. That actually might be the theme here between those characters.
Absolutely.
It's going to come out and be like, oh no, I just like Merkava.
Yeah. And, you know, Merkava kind of has the longer range command grab, kind of similar. So, yeah, I could see some relation there.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find a pattern here. I must find the method to the madness.
So Prada, the champion of our last Rockin Raffle for a Grand Blue.
Plays Kag and Grand Blue. It's like Nene here. This should be a good match.
Prada, I love you. Don't get me wrong. You're a lovely individual, but Mika's right there on the other side of the screen.
Yep.
So Orojude's on the Mika? I do remember Orojude played Mika. Okay, okay. Let's see.
See how Prado plays Linnea.
Oh, round start. Oh yeah, he did the meme. Round start 6-6 let's go.
Wow.
I love it, yeah, jumping overhead. Doesn't get anything off of it. Yep, goes to the side swap. Bang! Wow, alright, yep, goes to the count, the parry.
Extremely aggressive play here from both of them. Ooh.
Woo! Oh, the bait!
3.6k meterless like it's nothing. 3.7 meterless. Nice.
What a fair character.
You know, I mean, he's got her weaknesses, but wow, that damage, like in Kido level.
Yeah, she's got very good ways to jail you. Her close-up normals can be very scary, especially when using stagger pressure. Stagger pressure is the game for Mika.
And she has even more in Uni too, so it continues.
Oh my god, I just got animated there. They went left, right, left, straight down. Got punished for it though. Auto going in. Alright, just go straight into the infinite war. Run up throw. Okay, that's fine. Jump. Assault JC is kind of like run up throw.
Oh, it went for parry, yeah.
I'm loving the aggression here from both.
Ooh, sick. I want to try that. That is big damage. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh!
Good gravy indeed. Wow, okay. Great play from Aura and Mika. Excellent. Definitely Prado's in there for sure.
I want to know if that command grab at the end was a setup. So, like, you saw at the end, Orojude just, like, went for, like, the combo damage, they had a little bit less, and then they did a grab. I want to know if that was a setup. If so, that is crazy.
Kind of be like, you might not expect the command grab as a finisher. I could definitely see that. There we go, one of those new moves. The auto finisher. Oh, the roll out with the throw.
Yeah, or did you get the chain shift? Was ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Comes in with the assault. Ooh, 3.1 off an assault. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Pra's gonna turn it around real quick. Okay, good start for her. There we go. Alright, yep, going for the hard knockdown.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that was so ambiguous!
Oh. Wow.
Nice conversion. God, that hurts.
Oh, this pressure in the corner. Nice. Good throw reversal. Like, Mika lost the Vorpal cycle, but doesn't seem to matter.
Nope. Murder matters. That's all that matters in this set. Jesus. Yeah, Prada looks to be conditioned to chill out. Prada seems a lot more scared to like press buttons in this matchup. Orojude's just going straight in. No fear.
Yeah, very aggressive play. Excellent to see, especially from Mika. Definitely playing to her strength was just a total gorilla.
Kaboom. Alright, good start for Prada. Alright, going for the knockdown. Nice assault, catching the crouching B. Oh no!
The big whip.
Yeah, I get what she was going for. She was trying to catch them pressing a button to punish, but yeah, no, the Orojude had good patience.
Oh.
Oh my god, Mika.
Right in the corner. What will you do, Prada? Oh, not that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow.
Alright, this could potentially be it. game point for Aura.
Excellent play from Aura. Oh, missed us the command
What was
grab.
that?
No punish.
Oh, parry.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. I've never seen that before.
Oh. Charge it up. Win the Vorpal cycle. Alright. Looks like Linnea was trying to challenge that next cycle, but ate a hit instead. Good tech, but
Oh, yep, there it is.
yeah, tried for the tech, but it's just a throw bait.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Gonna be it. Oju taking it 3-0 to Prada.
Or takes it. Nice. Good game.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh my gosh, I love watching Mika. I can't react to anything she does, which is why I must become Mika.
Yeah. If you can't beat him, join him, right?
Exactly. And this is one of the matchups where like Mika like can freely go in on, because Linnea also has to go in. So
Yep.
Mika has them right where she wants them.
Yep. Extremely high commitment characters. Definitely.
Yeah. Right. Yep, round 5. Yeah, we're coming up on round 5. Last 4 games of the evening before we determine the winners.
Yeah, and actually, I think what we identified here is that first place can be decided here between Endless and Aura Dude, so we're going to take that match this round. Because we're guaranteed 6 rounds because of the way we do the side pot, there will have to be, like, whoever wins that match will have to defend their flawless record, but first place can be decided this round between Endless and Aura Dude, so we're looking at taking that match and getting that lined up for y'all.
We haven't. I haven't checked the standings just yet. If either of them win its first place, or does one of them have to win to guarantee first place?
Between Aura and Endless, both of them are undefeated, so it would be one of them claiming an undefeated title,
So
right?
one of them wins.
And then in round 6, whoever wins that, you know, you can have 2 5-1s, or you can have a 6-0, right? So the lead gets decided by this round, but it could go back based on round 6.
Mm-hmm. All right, good to know. Cool.
But we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that like undefeated match coming up.
A real strong play here.
It's the Endless on Byakuya, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll be Byakuya and Mika. This matchup's kind of spooky. I don't know if I like
That
it.
is. Yeah, Mika's gonna have a hard time getting past those webs. But we'll see.
Yeah. Round 1 prediction, Aura Dude's gonna like DP to try and whiff punish something, but Web is gonna be there and she's gonna get caught.
Yeah. And I think when we were watching earlier, the Batista flash kick did appear to it's possible maybe their hurt box overlapped with the webs, but it did appear to go through it, or at least it had long enough invul frames and hurt box. So that was interesting. I'm not sure if Mika's will work that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm interested. If I'm not mistaken, like it's a great anti-air button, but if I remember correctly, you can be clipped on the lows.
Oh, we got Yuzu.
Oh,
We managed to find 3 Mika players. We found 3 Mika players in a row.
Let's go!
Wow, there are a lot of
GM
Mikas.
versus John Prodigy. Right, Mika and Yuzu. Yuzu's cool. I love this character.
Yeah, she's got some new
Yeah.
new moves. She's got a head and bone semi-DP looking kind of thing for 2BC force function. So, you know, still got a lot of tools.
This is also a character that it can potentially be a little bit hazardous for Mika. Yuzu's very good at zoning, so Yuzu has very good ways to keep her out. Yeah, so like if their zoning is strong, Mika's gonna have a real tough time getting in.
Yeah, and he's just going to be able to, Yuzu will be able to just kind of stand back and get Vorpal. Some confident shielding there, though.
Oop, no, checked by the dash medium. Oh, that's gonna hurt. What are we doing? Oh wow, just meaty 2A. Were you infinite worthing? Nope. Going for a reset. Run up throw? Nope, I got baited. Oh, again?
Wow. Yeah.
Their chance to steal around right now.
Oh.
Okay. Just convulsed after seeing that. Oh wow, ground star TP, I love it.
And Prodigy is doing what Mika does best, really try to get in there. You just cannot let Yuzu get you in that mid-long range that she's so good at.
I like the Mika still to make it safe, but yeah, or safer, but yeah, it didn't work out.
Both got 200 meter.
Trade.
Of Yuzu winning. Oh, grid broken right after winning Vorpal.
Yeah,
Oh.
Mika's dashing heavy is an overhead, so yeah,
Yep.
that means that they were shielding low.
Whoops. Got a little bit of
Ooh.
contest
Veil
here.
Veil
Oh
off
yeah,
back?
got a veil off fight.
Oh,
Alright. Don't think it'll kill, but look at
Oh,
okay, it will kill. Wow. How much are we getting? 6K,
Alright,
nice.
kill.
Highest damage of the whole tournament, absolutely.
Yeah, they had so much veil off, like they were able to spend an extra super to get just a little bit more damage before the infinite worth.
Oh wow, big hit.
What are we doing here? Another knowledge check. Does tech to throw that time.
No, there it is. Yuzu's definitely got that knowledge for that follow-up command grab. Really trying to keep Mika in the mid-range. Yeah, you can't hit too far with Yuzu, but there's kind of a sweet spot there, and you don't want her to get inside. There we go. Range shift into the anti-air. Full confirm. Nice. Wow. Confirms that anti-air into 4.1. Wow.
How do I play this character? How do you play this character DDM without just like shattering your fingers?
I have no idea. Like, the negative edge is beyond my capability.
That's the fun thing about this game. Like this character, like yeah, there's definitely high execution characters, but every character is like can be as dense or as like not dense, I suppose, as you would prefer. There are definitely like straightforward and not so straightforward ways to play the characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I love this
Wow.
individual.
That was a wow.
I can't believe that they did that. It's hilarious.
That was well, definitely had the life to back them up as insurance. Definitely an interesting move.
Okay, bail off. Meaty.
Turn it around. It's dangerous. Man,
What in the world?
Yuzu. Oh my.
Wait,
Oh,
whoa.
what in the-
Stop the clock for a moment. What?
6.3.
That wasn't Celestial, wasn't it?
No, he was just in. They were in Vorpal, just not even Celestial.
What? Hello? I've never seen Yuzu do that much damage.
I've
What
never
in the
seen
world
that.
happened? Was that
Damage in Uni
my
2
God.
is a little bit higher, I think, number-wise, but that's wow.
I wonder. It's got to be like a move specific to Yuzu. I didn't notice what the starter was, but maybe it had some scaling removed.
It's
We have
possible.
The Vorpal Showdown.
Yeah, real risky to charge right there, especially with Mika having such long approach moves.
Nice. Go for the throw tech or the mash.
So heavy. Mika
Could be
takes
dead,
the
but they dropped it.
Vorpal
Doesn't
and
matter.
perfect. Wow. Okay.
There's 2 games apiece.
Mika starts out full bar, takes advantage of it right off the bat.
Bam. What are you doing?
Good round
Oh god.
opener.
Oh, that could be so
Easy.
much worse.
Ooh, the early bail off.
Like
There it is. I love it. Good
Also,
shielding.
yeah, just imagine that
Yuzu is
combo
in-
with Yuzuriya Celestial.
Mm-hmm. Celestial, but you gotta be able to land a hit. Oh, and there it goes.
Oh my god, I love Mika players.
That was a pretty interesting playstyle
same
right
thing.
there.
I can hear the agitation in Bob's voice as he says, "It's like, yep, that's just straight Mika."
I mean, you know, she's not exactly my favorite character to play against, so yeah.
And remind the audience who you play,
Funny, 'cause I
Bob.
don't like fighting Hilda as Mika. Either.
Yes, I am a Hilda main. I love to play my own game, and I just do not care what you're doing. I don't want you up to my grill.
Oh my god! What is with that damage?
That wasn't even like... That was crazy. Oh, nice use of dodge.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Take it back. I'm dropping this game until we nerf Yuzu's damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Nice cross up. There we go. Alright, this is game point for DDM. What we got here? Liking the excellent use of, DDM, just sticking with their stance, not really being too airborne, honestly. They're, besides, like, just getting, like, the odd, hit, they're sticking to the ground and just going for the dashes.
Yeah.
It's grounded play.
Yeah, understandable. Usually does have a fairly good air game, plus her teleports. You know, it can be probably more productive to do it this way. Especially because usually doesn't have that much high-low mix-up at mid-range.
The death? Not quite.
Yeah. Good. Still,
One hit.
still got a chance. Absolutely have a chance
Oh,
here.
what we got here?
Didn't
Oh, the
punish the
shield.
drop.
That was a little risky
Really?
shield.
Oh, wow. Alright. One more hit from Mika. Let's see. Can they do it? Yes. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Oh.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh, god.
The scramble. That was a good match, though.
That was close. No, yeah, that was close. You could tell like they were looking for the one chance.
Yep.
Very
Good
good show on
scramble.
Prodigy's part. Valiant effort.
Good work.
Yeah,
Good game.
DDM taking it 3-1.
Yep.
Oh, that was fun. I love watching that.
Real
I love
fun
watching
match.
I love watching like Mika's motions because you really have to think with the Mika missile in order to move around people that have good ways of keeping you out. So it's like, how am I gonna get out of here?
And you really have to understand your positioning too, because you know your difference, especially. Well, I mean, depending on what you're following up with, but with Mika, the difference between landing, character length away or up close can really make the difference as to whether you can confirm, because obvious reasons. You really have to be able to do that, plus the high commitment of the Mika missile. Absolutely. But if you know that and you know how to do it right, it's a really strong move. A lot of space control. Interested to see who do we got coming up next.
Character.
All
So
right.
this is gonna be endless and or dude. So again, another Mika versus Byakuya.
All right.
Man, I just love the Mika highlights that we're getting. Type Mika Bunk in the chat if you want more Mika. If you have the emote, I recommend using it.
Kyle Mika.
There we go. And so many Mikas. I love the Mika out there. Not a very super popular character. When Eunice first began, but she's had a sudden resurgence before during Uniquear, and it's only continued with Uni 2. So that's fun.
Yeah, absolutely. She has certainly gotten stronger, more proliferated throughout time. Fun to see that as the character kind of comes up into their own, and especially as you're getting later editions of the game where there are certain characters where it's there was always kind of this thing like if only they had, and then in some cases they get it out. There are a lot of big additions into, so there's a lot more chances for characters to be very well rounded.
Right, agreed. We got Byakuya coming in. Byakuya just like pretty throughout Under Night's life, just like a very strong character. Pretty much never been bad. They've been very powerful.
Yeah, there's just Byakuya just has so many tools, so much high-low mix. It's a very strong character overall, just fundamentally from their kit.
Yeah, for sure. Web setups are just super spooky.
Mm-hmm.
Mika, it almost, I'm curious how slow Orodude will play in the advent of Endless. Byakuya has a good habit of like forcing you to slow down with the web setups, so I'm very curious to see like what changes, if any, Orodude will make to their playstyle fighting this. And on the other end, we're seeing what Endless will do to take on Mika, who's going to be running at them like a freight train.
Yep. Yeah, and so there are a couple significant changes to Byakuya. His 3C is no longer a bow, so high-low mix-up, I take back a little of that. And webs can be killed by A's, and they do chip while he's in Vorpal. I did not know that at all. That's a very interesting trait.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, these are actually kind of thick.
Very unusual for a setup.
Yeah, starting off very strong for Endless.
Yeah, very strong. I mean, Endless Byakuya play, it's very clear, again, it's very clear that Byakuya is their main.
Oh, tries to go for the overhead, goes for another, like, jump overhead.
Yeah, that overhead mix of his, though, really good. Just his ability to bounce around above you. Alright. Mika just ignores the web, straight up. Don't have to worry about it.
We got our answer. GP just like eats the web. I wonder if it works on the ground.
I don't know. Let's see. Bail off.
Ooh, unfortunately gets that drop.
Mid-air. Wow. There's just
you can end this round right now.
So much scramble. Okay. Oh, wow. With a perfect. We got 2 perfects in a row. Wow. All right.
You got a game?
This is a game.
Everyone's just peeing on each other this game. It's crazy.
Yep.
Ooh, I like that. Very smart. Ran out to avoid the web to catch the crossbow. Very smart.
Very good. Yep. Really both taking heavy advantage of their movement.
That was an interesting interaction. It was just behind them, but I guess it also moved and got forced to the other direction from Vela.
Alright. Looks to escape that Byakuya pressure. Success. Corner carry. Get him right on over there. Not quite. If you can keep... Oh! Yeah, there's that Mika missile thing. That spacing. So important.
I was ready for GP, to be honest. I just felt it in my bones. Ooh! There it is.
Good, good. Good, DP.
Nice. Still in the round.
Right here.
Fair video game.
I think
There we
go,
Mika missile.
Just straight up ignores that web. I just love it. So, I wonder if the web is classified as a projectile. I'll have to look that up later.
It is. Oh no, projectiles don't beat it normally, right?
Oh, what? I don't know.
Good question.
Remember,
because
it may have...
so if Mika DP can break it, I'm wondering if 5BB will break it because that move absorbs projectiles as well.
Any normal should be able to break it. I think that's what it is. Nice.
I see.
Heavy play from Mika. Very, very aggressive. Really looking to use those new moves. Put some heavy pressure on. We're going for Yakia.
Stepping it out a little bit.
Not taking too much advantage of Oki, but then again, I think they've found that doesn't do too much against Mika, so really got to just kind of play Mika's game here.
I love it. Mika was actually, Orju was ready for the roll from Endless Dude and actually got a full punish and put themselves right with the momentum and the advantage.
Yep.
This
Right
isn't death, right? No? Well, they're going
that
for it.
might be. Oh, wow, very close.
Oh my gosh.
4.9.
Command grab. Don't be a coward.
Oh. Really? Oh, triple,
Oh my God,
quadruple.
it's two green shields.
Oh, and there it is. Okay. Alright. I think he wanted to backward throw him.
5A.
Oh, wow. Alright. Man, these are some
Amazing.
fun games. These are great.
I've never played a more fun character in my life.
Oh, and I
Sorry,
mean,
Mika Miracle just goes for 2A.
and this also kind of goes
Oh my
like
God.
something about Under Night, the way it plays is very hype, like even for people who don't play fighting games that much or play other games. It's just, you always feel like there's some kind of action, something's moving around. It may be a slower paced game from a technical standpoint, but it never feels like nothing's happening. And it's just, it really is very engaging.
Yeah, I think engaging is like the best word that can be used for this game.
And there's also heavy interaction between offense and defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of active defense, and a lot of active defense, like, even if you're on the defending side, you get rewarded for defending well.
You do.
So the game encourages you to, like, play both sides of it, not just go full ham, necessarily.
Yep, you're heavily rewarded for playing defense well, which is great. The incentive is there on both ends, and it makes such a dynamic game. It's back and forth always.
Oh my God! Just 3B
Wow.
right in their face, just calling out their button.
Mika really wants to keep this momentum going. Against the Endless, starting to hold under that Mika pressure.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. You can see Endless starting to kind of...
Alright, getting the 3-0.
Yeah. Well, the 3-0. I feel it. You get Mika just flying all over you. It's easy to start cracking after a while.
You know, I was concerned for a moment, and at first it looked like Dude was having to pull themselves back a little bit.
Yes.
But as soon as they found their footing, like, they just didn't have to stop at all.
Yeah, and as soon as they realized that Endless's Oki and web techniques weren't really working, so whatever it was, whether I wouldn't necessarily say that Endless made any mistakes. It's just that, you know, as Mika, your movement can kind of bypass those webs. So I think once they realized that was happening and that Endless wasn't going to be able to counter it, it really just kind of, just really brought the momentum in for Mika.
Yeah, agreed. Alright. Still waiting on one match at the moment. Onyx Dude determined, or no, it's Kitty as well. Kitty and Onyx Dude encouraging to make this match as long as possible, knowing the characters that they play.
I think those matches are actually I think those matches are actually over. They're just getting them uploaded.
I'm sorry, Onyx Dude. Please do not money match me for my smack talk. There we go. Fantastic. So yeah, we're coming out on our last couple of games. It's gonna be. How's it been for you tonight, Bob?
Great. It's really great seeing the resurgence, especially of UniNet play. The fact that we can have this viable tournament cross country, and we have people from all over the place here. Of course, heavy representation from up in the from the East Coast area, but just knowing that I could enter this tournament right now from the West Coast and be playing, and it would be perfectly fine, is really something new and really just amazing. Kamone once again has saved the world, and they have put in GGPO, and that's all she wrote. This game will be alive forever because of that. Once you get rollback, like, you can play from anybody pretty much around the whole world if it's good enough, and there's no reason. You got 8 billion people, a few of them are going to play the game, right?
Yeah, we live in like an age where it's more commonplace to have fighting games with like a ton of support backing them. And like we all know that French Bread is not like that huge of a studio. They're working like they had some backing with Melty for sure. But this is like their own like project. To see them like continuing to try and support the game. With the loving fan base, like the dedicated fans across the world in the America and Japan and elsewhere, Europe as well. Like Kamone said it himself, we might not have gotten this game if it weren't for like the very dedicated fan base. So shout-outs to the Uni players, shout-outs to Kamone and French Bread for making this game.
Absolutely, big shout out to the community. It's they really do keep it alive. You know, I mean, you can't kill it if there's always people there. Not to say it would ever be dead, but you know, this game I believe will live on for a long time. I know they're adding more characters. You know, great. Yeah, but even as it is, this game is, you know, I mean, obviously I would say it's the pinnacle of Uni, but the potential here is even higher. Just to keep bringing in the incredible community, and now that everyone can play together and play viably online together, I can only see it expanding from here. And then, you know, we were talking about the announcement for Evo. I could be wrong, but I'm going to say it's a high likelihood it ends up there in place of Melty. And yeah, that will only bring in more people.
Gavin and I were talking about this for a while. Like we're pretty convinced that Melty will not be returning to Evo after last year, with the advent of Uni 2. It would be cool to see two French Bread games take the spot, because I like French Bread games, but it's reasonable and it makes sense for Uni 2 to take the spot. Would make sense, and I would take Uni 2 for several years if that were the price to pay.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know,
Melty is not fun. I loved Melty Blood, my time with it. I still play it. But you can tell, like, that seems to be the Uni 2 is definitely the game that Kamone wants to like focus on.
Oh yeah, it's the game that he loves, and you know, I feel like Melty took a part of the thing was, and I hate to complain because they did bring us all the free DLC, blah blah blah. Like, it's a great game, but putting just all the Fate characters kind of like they did, kind of just tossing that in there at, you know, towards the end of a quote unquote season, I really think that killed some of the momentum. Nobody asked for them, nobody wanted them. You know, it was, and my understanding, or at least my assumption, is that it was probably a financial thing. Of course, you know, they're sucking on the on that big money fountain from the Fate series, and you know, Fate Grand Order makes money, just prints more money in the Federal Reserve. So it's like they get that money in there, and of course they're going to have to rep Fate.
It looks like,
I totally get it.
Sorry to interrupt, looks like we've got our final round set up. On the topic of Uni and its future, of course, the Evo announcement show is next week, and I know the three of us are actually going to probably be in a room together. Excited to see Uni's next appearance at Evo.
Oh yeah, and I heard that we actually...
100%. Yeah. I'm ready. I will bet money against anyone who doesn't actually think Uni will be.
It's a shoo-in. It's a shoo-in.
It has to be.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. It'll be Uni, Tekken, Street Fighter 6,
Grand Blue,
Mortal Kombat probably.
Yeah.
Grand Blue.
Typical. Yeah.
Guilty Gear.
Probably Dragon Ball Fighters, but I don't know. I feel like Dragon Ball Fighters is kind of towards the end of its life. I don't know how many more Evos it's going to be there.
Let's set the stage. Let's dial it back and set the stage back for this tournament really quick. Some things to note with this round. Aura Dude is currently in first place, sole first placer with a 5-0 record. They'll be playing King, who has a 4-1 record. So King has a chance to tie it up for the final round and make it a strength of score tiebreaker. And of course, everyone else. If you get a single win, you have a chance to get one of those tickets for the raffle afterwards. But just to like sort of explain that a little bit for tiebreakers, you get 3 points for winning a game, and you get 1 additional point for every game that you win. So your margin of victory matters in the sense of tiebreakers at the end of the night.
Yeah, 100%. So this could be super huge, and I believe for King to tie it up, they have to like 3-0 them, correct? Or you don't have to get 3-0.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think for King has the opportunity to pass with a 3-0 or tie with a 3-1 against Oradude, I believe.
Oh, so they have the chance to like snipe first place from them outright.
Yeah, a sniper tie, but it has to be like a good. It can't be a 2. It can't be a 3-2.
Yep.
No, yeah, it has to be 3-1 or 3-0. Okay, so King's got a lot to fight for if they want the grand prize.
Very, very good.
But it looks like someone else is going to be having to fight for a prize here, and that's the prize of my respect. We got Kitty on the Batista, and then Azure Halcyon on the Gordo.
Oh, good to see Azure out, repping the Gordo. I can tell you I hate playing against him.
RTB Azure Halcyon? That's the other RTB person in the tournament on stream. Let's go.
Got Blitz and Azure repping.
Yeah, classic. Classic Gordo. Interesting position. I'm sure he's been buffed like the rest of the characters. I know he used to be a monster in Unial, and then he only went downhill from there. So, I don't know his position right now, but I'm assuming he's fine. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like he got some pretty heavy nerfs on his grid steal mechanics. So 2-3-60 steals less grid. His force function actually does not steal grid, which is interesting, because I thought that was the point. But so that's kind of interesting. He does have a new new dash 6BC, which does the low crush and hits overhead. That's pretty strong. Got reduced recovery on his 5C. I'd still say, Gordo's always been a mid to upper tier, so I think he's still going to be very viable.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's got strong neutral control, very big buttons. He's got pretty much everything you want in a character. Command grab, plenty of mix. He's just not as, I guess suppose you could say he's just not as free.
Yeah.
Round start, just slam. Okay.
Yeah, no, he is going to absolutely have to get in on Batista. That's going to be the challenge. But once he gets into that short to mid range he's so good at, you're going to have a real tough time as Batista. And he can delete those gems with his force function. Yeah, there.
Yep.
Yeah.
How does it feel
being
zone Azure Halcyon?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, I like going for the bait, looking for the flashback maybe.
Yeah, I feel like Azure does a lot of baiting, and definitely heavy part of his playstyle.
Nice. You assault safe jump. Yeah, going for the throw tech, and then winning the round. Yeah. Very patient. Very good patient. Yep. Round start Grim Reaper getting blasted by the laser.
Yep. Yeah, and we see Azure definitely plays a patient and if not defensive, fairly reactive game. Where they play Anji over in Strive, so just to give an idea.
Yeah, it's interesting to see him get his playstyle, because you see Gordo's basically got everything you need. He's kind of like the Shoto almost, just minus the projectile. But then you have Anji, who's like a mix-up character. He's got some patience, and then you have Guile from his character from Street Fighter, who is just down Guile. You better try to find a way to approach me or you die.
Boom.
Oh, overhead.
Oh, that's a good combo. Nice. Set up with the gem and pop the gem for a counter. No confirm. That's okay. Ooh. Oh, it's the CS flash kick.
Flash kick. Overhead. Slam down.
There it goes, yeah.
Wild.
And he's definitely, Azure is definitely
overhead again, the assault overhead, nice.
Yep.
That could be death. Oh, but they dropped it.
We're real close here. Very good matchup. Alright. Azure playing. Okay, there it is. Very close game.
Nice, yeah. Good patience. Letting them jump over and catching them with a low. That was sick. Alright, yep.
Yeah, I think you do make a
overhead.
I think you do make a good comparison that he is kind of Shoto-like without a projectile. Absolutely.
Yeah, he just he's got he's got ways to stay safe. He's got strong neutral control, command grab. He has pretty much whatever you need in a character.
Yep.
Like, you can make him work, absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, air to air. Gonna get a nice juicy confirm off of that. Ooh, that was an actual like attempted reset, but Halcyon was ready for it and blocked on the right direction.
All right, leading the Gemo key, but can he get in? Oh, tried with that overhead drill, did not get it. Look, there we go. Oh, there it is. At the B move.
Beanie move. Oh, that is safe.
Missed the flash kick. Gonna get a little corner carry. Gordo does not have too much corner carry, so not too much to worry about there, but absolutely don't want to be there, no matter what. Let's see where
oh my god, 4 you confirm, that's gonna be a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Grim Reaper? Nope.
Oh. Yes, didn't quite do it.
Oh, wake up command grab? Not gonna work.
Oof. Batista with 200 meter and Vorpal. See how that goes. Alright, we're gonna go for the OP. Oh, the mix. Oh man, anime. Oh, he drops it and he gets it anyways. Alright. That was good. Very, very good matches.
What a wonderful video game.
It really is.
Going back to Melty Blood.
Yeah, right.
Okay, nice. Very strong anti-air. B move. Alright, yeah, I'm liking it. Strong zoning. Finally gets the force function, doesn't get anything off of it.
Really seeing
love Kitty
really
zoning.
Yep, trying to keep that zone. Really want to keep him out of that mid range where he excels. Doing a good job with the beam here. Alright. Azure goes for the dodge, but doesn't really do too much. Yeah, just the punish. Yes. Will it kill?
Alright, chat. What do you think?
He has meter, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, classic.
If he didn't have meter, I wasn't sure. But
up, down.
Really?
No, yeah, it was certainly not going to kill without meter.
It's a good dodge. Oh, very good, but just tagged by the newbie. Good
yeah, I
gem
like
combos.
the adaptation of using the dodge to get around projectiles, getting a little bit too reliant on it though.
Yeah. Yeah, you really have to use it
I like that.
sparingly.
It's so good.
Yeah. Getting past that beam with the dodge is a real big deal. Because, not having to go up in the air is really key for him.
We got overhead? Nope. Gonna get clipped.
We're gonna play the keep away game. All Batista has to do is stone. Or that. Yeah. Oh wow, did not kill.
Wow!
Wow.
Cash up low? Just do it.
I almost feel like Kitty might have been surprised by it not killing and kind of like hesitated for a minute and let him get that. Yeah, he kind of came back out of the corner.
Yeah, that's fair. No, the Grim Reaper, that's so huge. What a huge button. Oh, that could be it!
Wow.
No!
Oh! Dang, that could have been
comeback attempt.
that was a very, very good comeback attempt. Really took advantage of that. Yeah. Really took advantage of that little hesitation.
There we go. Yeah, Halcyon's gotta stay strong. Yeah, I'm loving it. They're going for the baits now, looking for the overhead and the flash kick. They gotta be a little bit careful. They're letting Kitty get the zoning game on, and then it's just actually ruining his life.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but yeah, right there though, if you can just green shield, as Gordo, if you could green shield them out into your mid range, definitely a good strategy.
Oh, the flash kick hit him.
Quite. Alright, going back to the zoning again. He's definitely relying a lot on the dodge, and you can see that Kitty is reacting to that.
Oh, that was his hit point. Doesn't matter. Nope, it matters. It didn't matter.
Alright.
I lied.
Hit overhead.
I lied to my fans several times.
Absolutely anybody's set.
Ooh, getting the flash kick. Very good, patience. All right, what we got here? Oh, flash kicks again. Yep, you never expected twice in a row. Oh boy, getting some nice damage off that. Well, you know, Halcyon's in. He's got to keep this lead. Is Kitty gonna go for the flash kick? Is she gonna risk it all? Nope.
Get in. Oh,
Run up throw.
really down to the wire
Ooh,
here.
good bait.
Oh, we can't. No, can't confirm that into it. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, like I get the idea of the roll, but they misspaced it.
Good time. Good shield. Confident.
There we go. What we got here? Another
command grab mix.
Three in. Okay,
Oh, wow. It really has to be about as you're looking for mistakes right here. It's going to be real hard to get in conventionally. Or, you know, fairly. There it goes, though. Nice. Good punish. Gets him back in the corner and takes the round. Nice.
Yeah, I like the choice to go for the judgment like that for the anti-air to get that extra damage. Very good.
Mhm. Very good.
That's it. That's 2-2 then. So this is it.
2-2, last game. Down to the wire. Let him just see it.
Almost got the whip punish. Oh boy. Oh, this is Celestial for Halcyon. If they get hit, this is gonna hurt. Oh, speaking of which, it's time. Time for the Gordo time. This is meterless, by the way. Ugh, 3.9 meter life. That's crazy.
Wow. Nice.
Oh my god.
Big Celestial again. Look at that bonus damage.
Yeah, 20% extra. Yeah, Halcyon maintained like high grid, so we just got Celestial again.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
Back with the bait, really trying to bait that flash kick and/or throw tag. Oh, that was a good gem crossed up right there. Nice.
Is the Gordo
Oh.
command grab invincible in startup? Oh,
Oh, right in the corner. Back to the back to the final round.
oh man. That one's gotta lose here.
Only
As soon
one
as we
comes
get
out.
Milo
Let's
jump the
go.
roll. Doesn't get the whip punish though.
For the grand prize. All right. A very even match here between these two players.
There we go. Alright, shielding. Oh. That actually just robbed Halcyon of all his grid. Nope, doesn't matter to roll.
Alright, he still wins Vorpal.
Yeah,
Good dodge, good dodge. But, yeah, okay. Tagged on a whiff and in the corner. Now I'm looking for that drill mix-up from
it is
Batista, or that. Oh, okay. Great work. Great work. And he takes it.
I don't think he got a single wake up super grab and had it work. I know he was going for maybe like run up something, but
Yeah.
very good showing for the both
Great.
of them. Yeah, Halcyon proving that his patience is really strong, and then Kitty making sure that their patience was a lot stronger, being able to zone him.
Absolutely.
Very
This
good.
is a great interplay there.
This is it. We're gonna have our warriors come out for the grand prize, winner take all.
Actually, we're gonna take Itachi and Malarkey next, but then after that we'll do our final match tonight. We're adding next round since King and Aura have such like final placement implications.
Gotcha. You said it was Itachi and who?
It'll be Itachi and Malarkey, who we've seen both on stream already.
Yep, the Nanase and Itachi. I don't remember who it was. I've seen so many fun matches tonight.
Really just a lot of fun matches. We got really a good representation of the community too. We absolutely saw some beginners in there who put up some really valiant, really the game has not the highest. I wouldn't say it's the highest execution floor, but this is certainly not a game where you rely a lot on auto combos and real simple stuff. You kind of do have to have some tech. You have to be ready for some dirty mix. You got to be ready to really defend. So it's great seeing people kind of come in and start. Watching them learn is very interesting. Watching them learn the mechanics of Uni is very interesting.
Yeah, 100%. This game has so much depth to it. It can get pretty grimy in some situations. So if you're willing to learn, come on down. You will find something.
Oh yeah. There's something for everyone in this game. I fully believe.
Yeah, agreed. Nice jab.
Good start. We know Alarky being a big fan of the neutral skip. Again, gonna be rough with the Seth, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, the good use of the stagger pressure is such a range. It makes it hard for Seth to contest it.
Yeah, you absolutely want to keep them away from being able to set up a mix on you. And that was really great play from Malarkey.
Yeah, getting him with the final overhead.
Wow.
I like the attempt to try and go for the anti-air. Didn't work out though.
That was...
Oh my gosh, just stealing Vorpal.
Oh, there you go. It really cashes that Vorpal out for the meter, so definitely a good call there. Even though he did get tagged, still ends up with 150 meter.
Imagine trying to bail off against Seth.
That was an interesting
attempt. Go for the melty unblockable.
Yeah. Good blocking.
Yeah, another night for those who are familiar, like, so if you're blocking an attack in the air and you use a grounded attack against them, it is unblockable. They will not be able to do anything about it.
Yep.
Ooh, bro. Alright, one round of peace. There we go.
Really, we can see that Seth here, Itachi is struggling with the stubby normals, but with any Seth, of course, has ways to work around that.
Yeah, gotta get, oh, there it is. Yeah, Marky taking good advantage, knowing the spacing on their non-insane normals. Ooh, they kind of got away with murder just now.
Wow.
Nice was aware of the Seth beam.
Real good defense from Malarkey. I mean, really, both of them. They're both blocking some really heavy mix very well.
This won't kill.
Will it
wow,
kill?
the reset!
Yeah. Wow.
That was so sick.
Wow, nice.
So sick. They canceled in a force function to keep themselves airborne to go for the overhead.
Yep.
That was so cool.
Great timing.
Fair character. Okay, coming in with the jump in.
Here we got Seth setting up the blender. See if Malarkey can, alright, gets out of that. Ooh, tags him with the projectile. And full screen corner carry.
The overhead.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt.
that is really gonna hurt.
Woo. Oh my god, another one. Classic damage. Only
Wow.
Okay.
He's a patriot. American resets all day.
I believe it was fully intentional each time.
It's always fully intentional if you want it to be.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, the jumping.
That was a great poke
Oh,
out. Very risky.
Ooh,
For the left-right mix. That's puts himself in the corner.
Marcus in the lead. Oh wow, baits a button.
Oh wow. Really, Malarkey is just keeping the pressure on, just relentless. Really, really trying to keep Seth from being able to get into his whole game plan.
Nice check on the grab. Had chain shift, was able to look into that. Throw again. Oh, the
Ooh, there it goes.
Nice. The
Wow.
meaty. Wow, good
An
God.
interesting meaty confirm, yeah.
Ooh. That was meatier than a prime rib. Let's go.
I'll tell you what.
All right. 2 games for Malarkey. This is a game point for them. Okay, all right, yeah, again, so I'm seeing this happen a lot. Itachi just kind of putting themselves in a disadvantageous position. It's giving Malarkey the chance to either outspace him or keep him in the corner.
Yeah,
Nice throw.
absolutely. It was a good throw.
That's
Get him in the
good
corner. Oh no.
As soon as I say that.
See, Itachi does seem to have, they do seem to put themselves in the corner a lot. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but not
Okay, that was
helping right
lucky.
now. All right, we got match point for Malarkey.
Nice side swap. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
him directly in the corner. Nice.
Absolutely. Good throw, right in the corner. Green shields him out. Again, playing to that weakness of Seth with the stubby normals to really hit the green shield there when you can. Oh wow, nice turnaround. Good.
Yeah, I was say again, they did the same thing before. They did the jump jab, and they got the side switch stop off of it. Very good awareness. Very good risk taking there.
Very good.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, 3-0. Malarkey showing that Nanase is the most fair character. Here we go. Alright, this is it. The final match. Let's check the standings quickly. It still is gonna come down. It does still appear that it's going to come down to Dude and King, but some of the matches haven't been complete yet, so it's not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, the way that the matchup lines up here is if King wins by, let's see here. If King wins by a 3-0 margin, King will win. If King wins by a 3-1 margin, they'll tie. Which I think there are a few more tiebreaker rules below that. I think it's namely strength of opponents played. If you're Swiss score ties, I don't think anyone else is in contention to like snipe the win based on this match. So really between King and Aura here, this is really up to Aura to defend their record from King, and King has to win by a significant effort to actually steal the win here. I say that, it looks like, oh no, yeah, even with oh, actually, Onyx Dude just locked in a tied score with Aura Dude, so that will come the tiebreaker, but
I saw that, yeah. Oh boy.
Oh,
This could be a
yeah, we'll
potential,
look into it. But King can just disrupt everything by winning by a margin.
Kuan! Oh my god, finally! I've been waiting for this my whole life. Please give me the tech.
Yeah, the first
serious
Kuan
out.
we've seen on stream tonight.
Actually, if King wins this, King just wins. I take that back. King wins the tiebreaker if they just get the win at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's go. Kuan's so cool. I'm so looking forward to this. So that's gonna be Kuan and Mika then?
Oh
That's
wow,
gonna be
that's
weird.
gonna be interesting.
I don't know what to think about this. Like, Kuan, like, he's got zoning tools, but he doesn't necessarily want to keep you away. He wants to hold you back until he can go in himself.
Right.
With his teleports and his random hits.
Yeah, and those full
But-
screen knockdowns.
Yeah. I have a funny feeling this matchup might not necessarily be in his favor. Mika's high speed and big normals might actually be able to catch him on the way in. His anti-air is like alright, but Mika has she has a lot of dynamic ways to approach in the air.
And she'll be able to move out of the way when he's in teleport recovery as well. So that should provide an interesting dynamic.
Ooh, I'm interested to see how this goes. Oh yeah, my 2 favorite characters. Man, I can't believe you colluded to get me this match, Gavin. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
don't freak out, but I'm going to start and stop the stream really quick to make sure I can fix the audio for you guys. So, okay.
Can't believe you should
have it back.
Because,
Yeah, you lost this whole
Gavin
game. No, we're good. We're
this
good. We're
is the
good.
worst stream I've ever been a part of.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Nah,
All right.
Shoutouts to Gavin
Good
for
job.
keeping the stream running. Shoutouts to Mook Cactus for tournament running. Really appreciate both of you. Shoutouts to Bob.
Oh yeah.
Getting the nice commentary.
Yeah, we know
I've been like
Mook
heck.
really put in a lot of effort in TOing. We all know how hard TOing is. It's a somewhat of a thankless job, and really doing that is really great. Really doing a good work keeping it going here. We seem to have had very few. There were very few delays or very few anything. Like, he's doing a very smooth job. So big shouts to him.
We just take a moment and talk about the fact that Kuon's hair is actually animated really well, like in sprite animation. It looks so
It is.
good.
It is. It's absolutely very well animated.
This is interesting. Very curious to see how this is gonna go. Yeah, dash up button. Where the
We got two strong players here.
Ooh, this is spooky. Yeah, yeah, you're actually probably gonna see like some like closer to high level gaming, if not high level gaming itself. Yeah, combo.
Oh, this is Pat.
Here doesn't get it.
Got a delay.
Kuon
tag.
also has a mild disadvantage of having low health. So Mika
Yeah.
combos are actually gonna make him bleed quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, even like a
Oh my
3K.
gosh, yeah, one hit actually would probably kill him. There it is.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as I kind of expected, I feel like this matchup is probably not going to be necessarily in Kuon. Right. Let's see. Yeah, looking at this match, I'm kind of picturing like if Kuon needs to go for the zoning and keep him out until getting like a solid straight hit. Then it can like do the teleport memes.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Sorry about that. Little technical difficulty in the background.
I wasn't gonna pull the curtain back, but thanks, Gavin, for doing it for me.
Nothing happened. Don't worry.
Yeah, nothing. I like how Funk just keeps talking like nothing happened. It was great. That was really good. Really good work there. I need to take cues.
There we go. Oh my gosh, the
Yeah.
damage.
Wow,
Oh my gosh, that
was
wasn't even a full
hit.
combo and it did 25% of his health.
Yep. That's Naki everything out.
You may float mix?
Blocks the double overhead and the ring. Oh, and no flight for you.
Oh my god, is that death? If he wants to spend meter right now, he can kill. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, wow.
And they got the pink shift, so they're gonna get a little meter going.
Total overkill too. Great.
If Orjun wins this outright, does he also win?
Correct. Yes.
Alright, cool.
Or wins outright.
Alright, there we go. Knockdown. What are we doing after this? Frame kill? I like it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Not actually
work.
too much stagger. Alright, setup. What are we doing?
Really wants to keep Mika from being able to move out of that corner.
That's a really good empty floats.
Yeah.
This dude, this empty float mix. Let's go. This dude's playing
Wow.
Snake with the way he's like dripping around the air like that.
Yeah, man,
Okay.
he's playing like Hime or something too. Real good.
This dude is basically Hime.
Pretty much.
Except, this character is actually fair.
Ha!
Brick break from 2A.
Blocks that overhead. Good. Brings out the ring. Knockdown. Very good.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, using the teleport to escape neutral. Escaping close range from Mika. Definitely don't want to be nearby. Calling out the 3B. What are we doing?
Really, just doing a great job of really trying to prevent the movement.
Nice!
Oh wow!
The air ring.
Oof, that was dirty. I liked it.
That was so good. Yeah, using the air ring to like bait them into blocking the ring so they can just throw them out of the shield. So good, so smart.
So good.
And just to emphasize, I'm going to emphasize one more time just how the scoring works here, because we're playing Swiss, and we're playing more rounds than usual, that King can't drop another game. Like, if King makes this a 3-2, then Aura wins no matter what. So King needs to run the rest of the set.
Alright, we'll see if he can do
Alright,
it.
you heard it here, folks. Kuon has to be the best character in this game right now in order to win the Swiss bracket for the raffle.
This is also 100%.
You are not making me a good. You're not making me a good commentator by doing what you're doing. Stop it. There you go. Much better. Ooh. Good roll.
Alright. King's got one more chance.
See, what we're gonna do here. Yeah, I think that just the really what you gotta do is just let Mika do her thing, and it's hard to get out of it.
It really is.
Because when she's already in, it's impossible.
Yeah,
I haven't seen King go for the DP yet. Maybe he's gonna try.
I see that King has gone for a few mashes, at least one of which worked, but I think that's the end of that. But yeah, absolutely, so much momentum from her.
So technically, that's congratulations to Aura, dude.
Yep, they're still on her though. They absolutely can continue this set to prove a point that Mika's actually not a good character. But yeah, it's tough. That seems hard. Yeah, and you don't really want to match with Kuon. His 5-8 and 2 are your 6 framers, so in this game, that's the equivalent of trying to be with Vlav. You can't really like mash on defense that much.
No,
if at all.
A real glass
cannon
character.
Does not seem.
No.
Yeah, this does not seem very good for Kuon. Okay. Set up. What are we doing? Nothing? Alright, gold throw. I like it. It didn't do that.
That was a good throw.
Let them not take it.
The overhead mix.
Nice. Best anti-air in the game.
Very nice.
I've never seen a Mika win a tournament before, so I think this is filling me with a lot of pride.
Yeah, well, it happened today. Oh, misses the anti-air, but no punish. Oh, good.
Set up. Ooh.
Really want to keep him there. Can King do it? Well.
Oh, we're gonna get the roll off. This is it. Oh, the bait. Oh, it still gets the punish. Off. What a fair character.
Oh.
I haven't seen him represent the flash kick that much.
No.
I don't
think I've seen it once.
Man, that might be what you need to do.
Maybe.
Woo!
There you go.
Back down. Avoiding the dash B. Oh yeah, 6BB. Yo. What we got here? Oh yeah, that time goes to the overhead. DP? No? Oh, goes a little low.
There's some good corner pressure.
One more. Nice. Doesn't kill.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do something. I respect it. Yeah. Fully understand. Like, when you're back to the wall like that and you have a bunch of meter, you gotta use it. It's better than, like, losing and not using it.
Yep. I mean, I would go for the raw IWXs, but that's me, so... Yeah.
I mean, that is still, like, better than just blocking a hole and, like, dying.
It's true.
Like that is still an option.
Absolutely.
Like,
I mean, I've won
like,
plenty of games.
Like when you lose. Yeah. Yeah, when you lose with like a full battery, it hurts. It sucks to feel.
Well.
There we go. Like I like the zoning. All right, cool. What do we get off that? We get some damage. That's what we get. Oh, we get the drop combo. All right, they still maintain offense.
Oh.
I think the roll was prepared for that.
Dodge, yeah. Very good.
Honor round is coming.
Game should just does not take the turn.
Woo!
A good air ring. Alright.
They can get their honor back right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, okay. Air DP.
Right in the corner.
Nice throw.
The ring with the CS
Gang
with
with
the empty
QB.
flight. That's an interesting for sure. Double overhead 2 times, don't work.
Oh, drops a combo. Doesn't matter. No, yeah. There it is. Oh wait, no, wait, no, it's not it. That's not it.
Last game, last round.
There's one more round. This is it. This is it. Oh my God, EX Air DP. What is this? Alright, Veil off. Doesn't actually work out, like bounces them off the corner. So we'll get some damage off that, why not?
Control that mid
Ooh,
screen.
not block the wing.
Ah. Right there, back to the corner for you. Oh, the forward tech, okay.
Here we go. I like the attempt. Let's see. Go to the mix. Back to neutral.
Really?
Anyone
Oh,
touch?
there it is. Nice punish. Spacing's so important with Mika.
There it is. Oh,
missed
no,
his
they weren't aware.
TBO.
Yeah. So, after the follow-up with the lightning, you have to wait for all 4 hits to hit before you can veil off. Otherwise, it forces the knockdown, just because of the way the
There
lightning
you go.
works.
Either way, it's over.
Oh, but it didn't matter.
It happened.
It worked out in the end. But
Awesome.
it appears that even though after that honor it was not enough,
Oh, you know, I mean,
I think
it was
yeah,
so
that
close.
means that Or Dude still takes it.
Yep.
It was close.
One
It
game
really
away.
was.
It's one more game for King, but
There it is.
comes the breaks.
Yeah, and just to explain it, because yeah, that so let's talk about how the standings have settled. That is first place for Aura Dude, and just to explain how we scored this, you get 3 points for a win, and you get 1 point for every game you win, right? So Aura Dude 5-1, King went 5-1 as well. They tied, but Aura Dude won. Rather, King did not win enough games during his loss to get the score he needed. So the game that King lost, he didn't get enough wins in that game.
Yeah.
But that's gonna wrap it up for that's Aura Dude in first, King in second, Onyx Dude in third. We're locking up a few final results, and then we will go ahead and run this raffle. But congratulations again to Aura for winning it.
Are we doing the same marble races last time? Or
We
you got a
are.
different one in mind?
We are.
Time. Gonna be decided with a computer run Grand Brews Fantasy tournament.
Yeah, everyone just gets an AI bot. Okay, so
Yeah,
while you guys sort of start wrapping us up, I'm gonna go get the raffle ready, and what we do is I do it in front of you guys just so you can keep me honest, making sure everyone's names get inputted correctly. But we do run this through Marbles on stream, which will show on the screen very shortly here. But how did you guys feel about the tournament, chat? How did Bob Funk? How did you feel about our competitors tonight?
really great showing. I mean, like I said, seeing the whole wide range of skills, and especially the format of the tournament was really great. I think a Swiss bracket was appropriate for this, and great turnout. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, Swiss bracket, you get a lot more matches. It's so much fun, and it's a great opportunity to like see like the new game, especially one as like loyal as Uni can be. Thank you, Bob. I super appreciate your help with this, filling in the gaps.
Oh yeah.
I love this game. We're gonna play more of it. I don't want to see Funktastic ever again. Thank you, Gavin, for running the stream. Moo Cactus for running the tournament. Shoutouts to the people who joined in chat, people who participated. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun playing your matches, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys play more.
All right. You guys can
absolutely.
see marbles, right? On your screen,
No.
you see marbles. You don't
Yes.
see marbles. This keeps happening.
No,
Oh wait, no, I don't see it on Discord.
Gavin
On
is
Discord.
colluding as we speak. Nope, he is colluding right now.
You don't see marbles.
Hiding it.
No, not on
Okay.
Discord.
I see you going marbles, but not marbles.
Okay.
Losing these marbles.
Okay, let's get it up for you guys so you guys can see what's happening. Now do you see marbles, Bob and Funk?
No, we could just watch the stream on
No.
mute, though, I guess.
Oh, this keeps happening. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
So while I work on that, let's get all these names in. So we run this. Can I just clear them all? We can. So I'll announce the standings as we do this. Aura Dude takes the tournament. So Aura Dude is not eligible for the side pot. King got 5 total wins. We do this literally in front of you guys so you can see we're getting it right. Onyx Dude takes 3rd with 5 wins. Malarkey is in 4th with 4 wins. And I thought about doing this in the past, like off stream and making you guys wait, but I want to give Bob and Funk time to talk to the viewers. So you guys should vamp for me for a little bit, a bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh,
so I think some of
I'll give you the
the
floor though, since I've been taking a lot of it.
no worries, and we're here as a team. I think that a lot of what we saw today was people kind of coming to terms with some of the new systems. We did see a lot of use of the dodge roll, so it's kind of interesting to see how people are using those. We saw especially Azure heavily using those in those later matches, for example, which do really work well against Batista, against her zoning, but definitely just among other system mechanics, we definitely kind of see that evolving. We'll see a lot of evolution from some new moves. I did see people using new tech, so definitely fun to see that. So, yeah, and
Yeah, the addition of the new moves and the simple skills. You can tell Kamone wants to get another round of players onto this game, and it does seem to have worked to some degree, at least with the PS4 version. So that's awesome to see, but it doesn't seem to have compromised the game in any way, which is fantastic. Loving seeing the game. There's probably really, really strange ways to use the game, to use the new mechanics and counter them. So there's gonna be a lot of fun to be had.
absolutely.
That wasn't enough.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that.
I know everyone was. Go ahead,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
Baby. Oh, your baby's on stream.
Oh, yeah, that's a cat.
Everyone follow Bob's child.
Yep. The kitty's on the stream.
Cat cam.
It's cat cam.
Oh, do I got it? I do. Okay, cool. Oh, man.
There she goes.
I just want to point out briefly that I was right. I knew Kuon wasn't going to be that crazy. I know everyone was going to be like, oh, man. Everyone always looks at these characters and they're going to be so crazy. And boss characters are almost never crazy.
No, I think that it appears to be a lot more than it is just lack of familiarity, and then seeing a very wide move set is really just, you know, I mean, part of it is the reality is you just don't know how to counterplay it. So of course it's going to seem extremely oppressive until you really see what the weaknesses are, right? Like you really have to understand, know your enemies. One of the keys of any sort of game like this. So you really do have to understand what those, you know, what their stronger, what their weaker options are against you. You know, and I actually think we saw some interesting some matchups that I wasn't sure would go that way, like Kuan versus Mika. I actually found that a little surprising just how strong Mika was against him, but at the same time, you know, she just has so much movement that Kuan has a hard time countering because he has fairly high commitment. He's counting on long range, then moving into close range with a teleport, and she just really doesn't allow that, because once you're in that teleport cooldown or in the recovery, she's already gone, you know, or already mixing you. So it's that's definitely fun.
All right. As I'm finishing putting in these last names, we do have a rule that for every 10 entrants we get, we add a few more bonus tickets, bonus marbles to this. And we had 20 entrants, so we're adding 4 marbles here, 2 of each. One that will increase the side pot by $10, and that one's going to get added in here twice. And we're going to add an extra 2 extra side pots as well. So if these get rolled, we roll and we give away a second side pot. So that should be everybody. I'm gonna give one more chance to make sure my casters can actually see what's on the screen here. I'm gonna just share the entire screen. Can you guys see it now?
I can hear it. I heard you streaming something, but
you should be able to just. Do you see it, Bob?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. Be better at technology.
Hold on.
You know, be a better person.
Wait, can you actually see it, Bob?
Yeah, I see it in Discord now. No. You might need to click watch stream because it ended the stream before.
All right. So let's go ahead and get ready to start this race. We have 71 marbles. This one is going to be the one for the $20 side pot. Go ahead, root for yourself. Bob, I will leave you to help me commentate this since Flunk doesn't know how to use computers. And let's.
That's okay.
Right now.
You see it now?
Yeah, no, it's on.
Let's start it up. Here we go.
Done.
All right.
Like I said, you do get 1 marble per win you got. So here comes the raffle. And if you want more side pots to be given away, if you see all of your marbles are in the back, then you're rooting for one of those extra ones, the extra $10 or the extra side pot.
Oh man!
Each of these marbles represents your hard work this tournament.
It really does.
And each of these extra marbles here, represent my thanks to the community for showing up to this tournament. We run a new race if one of these extra marbles ends up winning. And there's a lot of course left to go. We just wanted to do a really fun way of doing this raffle. We could have done like a picker wheel or something, but we figured we used to do this a lot on our stream and we thought this would be a fun way of doing things.
Marbles. Very relaxing.
It is very relaxing.
Oh, okay, no. We got
it's definitely still going to the side pot.
I actually can't tell.
Although these spinner wheels have a habit of blocking people. Okay, so slash rush, sweep, and Noiku.
Slash rush. Let's see what we got here. Yeah.
Not much course left to go.
Oh, nice mix. Look at this mix right here. This entire mix is going on with so many good players performing the proper mix in order to take the lead.
Oh man, really, it's between Slash and Noiku and DDM.
Oh, those are bumps. I didn't even realize what those were. It's like
Slash makes it through!
For tabs.
Wow.
Slash or sweep storming through, yeah. Although DD's right there. Oh, it's gonna be a close pass!
Oh my god. Oh my god. DD! Hey! Wait.
What?
All right, goes to
BDJ,
BDM. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining in on this stream. Super appreciate it. If you want to see more tournaments like this, let us know in Discord, let us know in chat. We really love running these, and we love bringing you this unique format and this unique game at the end there. Congratulations again to Aura Dude for taking the whole tournament. Congrats to DDM for their amount of wins that gave them the highest chance to win this side pot. So $20 coming your way. Bob, Funk, thanks for stopping by. We will have more tournaments in the future. The one that's next on the horizon is probably a Guilty Gear launch character tournament, since that character is coming out within the next month and a half or so. But we're going to find some time for more Uni because you guys showed up this tournament. So please let me know what you guys are looking for, and thank you so much. We're going to go find a cool Uni streamer to raid, and we will talk to you guys later.
Great turn.